Let us drain our cups to these three strong bastards! When you look at the dragons, what do you see?
When dragons flew to war, everything burned. I do not wish to rule over a kingdom of ash and bone.
Aegon Targaryen sits the Iron Throne.
I was given the Conqueror's name, so I shall wear his armor to war.
The war will be fought, many will die, and the victor will eventually ascend the throne. Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
The dragons dance, and men are like dust under their feet.
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Dracarys!
Welcome back. My name is Kit.
I'm Erica.
And I am Steve.
And this is Streaming Things, streaming House of the Dragon. This time, episode 6 of season 3. Probably Butcher's Ball.
That would be a pretty cool title.
That's
Butcher's
what I'm
Ball.
going with.
I don't know. But Butcher's Ball is so little to do with the episode.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's true.
The other episode was called Tumbleton.
That's true. But there's a lot of scenes in Tumbleton.
Yeah, but nothing eventful happened there per se. It wouldn't have been the one I would have called Tumbleton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what was the other one I called correctly? Was it Tumbleton?
It was Tumbleton.
Yeah. That's fair. We know Steve's going Realm's Delight.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Realm's Delight.
No, can't copy off Steve's
Eventually
homework.
they're going to do Realm's Delight.
I think it'll be, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to be called Belt Snatchers.
Oh, shit.
Because Rhaenyra's like, give me your belt.
That didn't hit. We'll talk about that later.
Fitted and fit.
I was so confused until it hit me 10 minutes after the assassination attempt. I was like, all the clothes.
Yeah.
She kept going, I presume, after the belt and got the rest of the outfits.
Give me your garters.
So we're going to talk about our overall thoughts about this here 6th episode. Andy is off, not gallivanting, doing some very important things that I will let him tell you when he is ready. You know, I'm not going to take the thunder from his lovely announcements.
I'll take it from him. He's opening up a McDonald's franchise.
We're going to steal his thunder. We're going to see it and take it.
Those golden arches are now Andy's.
They're called Andes now.
He's
the Andes Mountains is what we call
fighting
them.
the good fight to keep the McRib year round.
And breakfast open all day.
No, he just wants the McRib.
That's true.
For breakfast.
He's going to rebrand it.
The McEve.
The McEve.
Yeah, they took the McRib and they made Eve.
Oh my God. The McAdam and the McEve.
Oh, God damn it. That's funny.
I tried.
It was good. I liked it.
This show is cooking. We're going somewhere, some very big departures, lots to discuss. We'll get into a scene-by-scene, play-by-play after our overall thoughts, and we'll wrap it all up with Valyrian Steels, our top 3 favorite moments of the episode. We'll talk about our dragon eggs, any kind of references to the book or lore tidbits and bits we can glean from the main text of the show. And then we'll talk about our Mummer's Dragon, our favorite performance in this particular episode. At the very end, with an extra spoiler bumper, so don't worry. There'll be, post-episode discussions about people who have read Fire and Blood. We can talk about, this is what they're doing with this, or they're doing this differently, and just be willy-nilly and not worry about hurting anybody's experience, because at that point, we will have warned you. That's Westerospection.
You will have been warned.
That's right.
The night is dark and full of spoilers.
That's right. That comes much later, though. You can hang out here if you have not read the book for a good long while. Don't you worry. Yeah, all that ahead. Yeah.
Look forward to it.
You can listen to more shit like this at patreon.com/streamingthings. We're covering Breaking Bad. We've already covered tons of shows, including Game of Thrones in all its entirety, actively about to finish the Firefly coverage, so on and so forth. Apologies to patrons who have just been waiting with bated breath for Pleasantville coverage. There's a lot going on in my body these days. Not sure what it is. It's fighting back. It's shutting down.
It's
a
not
Daemon.
a Pleasantville.
And I can't miss House of the Dragon. That just hurts me too deeply. I got the FIFA dragon fit I wanted to bust out. But I tell you, if I cared any less at all, I wouldn't be here because I am not doing well.
Well, we appreciate you being here.
I appreciate having somewhere to go.
We love you, buddy.
I love you so much.
We also appreciate Erica being here.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Welcome back.
Thanks. It's good
We
to be
already
here.
did that. I said, welcome back.
Yeah.
I'm Erica.
Yeah, but I was just saying I appreciate her being here. She didn't have to be here.
I'm begging you to listen to the show, Steve.
Yeah. Erica, I'm curious. What did you think overall about this sixth episode, likely titled Butcher's Ball?
I am going to try to rein it in because I have so many overall thoughts. It's just another incredible episode of this show. The show makes me go full Godzilla so fast. It came up in the car yesterday. I was driving my kids, taking them fishing, and I said that I go full Godzilla. And my son was like, Mom, you are not Godzilla. You're more like King Kong.
You're more like King Kong.
I was like, oh,
The
wow.
opposable thumbs. I get it.
And then Steve pipes up, well, King Kong sees the empathy of man.
She's a total Godzilla.
Yeah, so this show, absolutely, like there were so many Godzilla moments in this episode. I think Rhaenyra's had a really rocky start
To her reign.
Not
going well.
This episode makes it really clear that she has to get the rest of her small council together ASAP. Like, this is a priority. We got a master of coin, and then she added that master of whoremouth, bitch ass, whatever the fuck, the bedraggled Frey hag lady, whatever
Lady Frey.
What is her position?
whatever
I
the
don't-
fuck her title is.
She is the one who didn't get Harrenhal. That is
Master of not Harrenhal.
master of secondary gifts.
So that's an okay start, but there are a few more roles that she needs immediately, and I would start with master of human resources. Because in this episode, it's very clear that Daemon needs to be either fired, given a second written warning. Like, he's gone through all the verbals already. Like, we did this in Dragonstone.
He was already suspended without pay
Like,
last season.
seriously, like, stop making your own decisions, okay? Like, shut up and listen. And then the way he treated Ulf, like, absolutely, he would have been fired for the Ulf thing. Ulf
You mean just like slapping Ulf down in the
is
street?
just the fucking worst, but he's still a human being. And like, dude, his dragon is bigger than your dragon. Okay, bro. He had enough Targaryen in him to get a bigger, stronger, older, bigger
You
dragon.
think Silverwing could take Caraxes?
That's the thing. Silverwing is bigger, but Caraxes is more battle tested.
Silverwing's fucking soft.
Silverwing couldn't even fly past the wall.
Are you saying this because I'm sorry. Are you saying this because she's a female?
No.
No, we're just having fun. With the lore.
Okay. No,
But
I'm
I
just
think
kidding.
Caraxes
I'm totally
is
kidding.
likely to kill Silverwing, though.
But
In a
bigger.
1v1.
Bigger. And he still has a dragon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, we've all had all of our friends killed and posed like white Jesus Last Supper, right? Like, we've all gone through that. You're not the only one, David. Like, get over it. Second, she needs a master of public relations because we're going to need a positive spin. Speaking of that whole like gold cloaks thing.
How can we PR spin the gold cloaks quitting?
I don't know, but like it reeks too much of karma. Like, you know, these people.
People of King's Landing, good news. Hashtag ACAB is running the streets.
Well, like they're really superstitious apparently because they were like, okay, there's a dead baby with its head almost bobbling off, and that's like, oh no, we're so sad. But then this dragon comes through, and they're like, oh no, we hate them, and they're very easy to influence. And so I think that she really needs some public relations to get in here and get on top of that whole gold cloaks thing. It looks like karma. Like they went and beat the asses of the people and now they're all dead. So that's not going well for her. And then lastly, I think we just need to bring in Alys Blackwood as master of shut the fuck up. Or maybe master of too long didn't read.
She's proven she would be good at that role with her resume.
The way that she silenced one of the most obnoxious characters in this show, like absolutely took out Captain of Self-Righteousness, over-promising, under-delivering guy.
Crispy Cole.
It was just, I mean, if you want to give him a name, it was just chef's kiss. Like, so good. Like, nobody cares. Like, boom, boom, boom. Gone. Taken care of. Like, handled. It was so good. I loved it. Like, if she was the master of TLDR, like, so many meetings would become emails. You know what I mean? Like, Rhaenyra needs this. She doesn't have time for all these meetings, okay? Like, she doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, Mazaria's
about the
whispering goes on a
candles.
little too long. You just want to shorten those up
You
a
know,
little bit.
I mean, sometimes, like, just, it could have been an email, is all I'm saying. So, I know I'm running really long, but the last thing I want to say is, like, how relatable and realistic they're trying to make these events happen. These are magical events in a magical place. And, they're just making things so relatable. And you guys have already kind of like talked about it, how you appreciate how the show is giving the perspective about impact is greater than intention. And I love this line. One of my favorite period pieces is 1999 BBC miniseries Elizabeth Gaskell's Wives and Daughters. And Rosamund Pike her character's name is Lady Harriet. And she says in this tongue-in-cheek way, "You men concern yourselves with the eternal verities. We women are content to ponder the petty things in life." And I just she's like being so sarcastic, but it's so good because, I'm just thinking about Ormond and his hypocrisy where he's calling Rhaenyra weak and squeamish because she wants to not kill people. And he's like, he can't even stomach odors. Like strong smells make you vomit like a bitch. Like, yeah, she's weak. Right. Okay. And,
He's
like
got a condition, Erica.
Daemon is like talking about how they want to expand and conquer the world and become 12 kingdoms and create the new Valyria. And Rhaenyra's like, I just want to feed people. Like, I just want to be able to buy some fucking candles. Like, can we stop with that?
Oh, man.
With the overreaching before we have any of our own fires put out? Like, everything's on fire. And so I just love that because, like, the way that decisions are being made, they're making it very clear how different that is when women make decisions and men make decisions. And it's so crazy to see like the weakness because I do think there are some times, especially like in this episode, where Rhaenyra is being weak. And it's not that she's not capable, but she's had so much go against her that who amongst us would not give in to our emotion or our anger or frustration, like who amongst us? But it's just, I love it. It's so good. Great episode. Sorry, that was forever.
No, that was great.
Those were wonderful thoughts.
Steve, what about you, bud?
It's so funny. I like this whole season, I've been sort of, I think all of us have been, but like I've said a lot, like I really appreciate when the show does do its own thing, puts its own spin. It's not as shackled to the books as I'm sure most people watching would probably prefer them to be. Because I do think what the show is doing is they're telling the story and making it much more complex. And Erica, you touched on it so beautifully there. I think everyone on the Hot D subreddit would hate our fucking guts. Because no subreddit has ever exhibited more media illiteracy in my life. Because I went on there yesterday just to poke around to see what people were saying. And someone had this post that was like, the reasons why Rhaenyra sucks and she always betrays her allies. And and they're listing all these slights against her allies. I'm like, yeah, but in you're failing to mention that in every one of those situations, her allies betrayed her first and she's and rightfully upset. So it's just kind of like, guys, please understand context and gray areas. Like, I'm begging you, please. It makes a more fascinating and wonderful story. And I say all of that to preface that I think this episode in particular may be the most controversial episode to date this season. There are some major diversions from the books in ways that I feel like are going to deeply impact the plot moving forward in a way that's just drastic. Like we're so far beyond the book at this point with some of the stuff that they've introduced this episode. And I think a lot of people, especially book purists, are going to be so angry by this. They're going to flood the internet and like complain about things being stupid and, oh, Ryan Condal's the worst writer ever, that kind of stuff.
They probably should have checked out by now. I mean, we're in episode 6 of season 3.
They something about the internet.
They're Criston Coles. They're being self-righteous.
They are. They're in an internet full of Criston Coles. I'm begging y'all to be some Allie Rivers, okay? Or Alice Rivers. But
Blackwood?
No.
Sorry.
No.
Edit.
But also Allie Blackwood would work too.
But also Allie Blackwood.
I was with Erica on that one. I think that was a better way to go because she called her master of TLDR. Like, shut the fuck up.
I just want spooky witch ladies.
Yeah, sure.
I love her too.
Yeah, just
We're not supposed to root for her, but I do, right?
In a word full of Criston Cole's, be hot goth mommies.
Yeah. No, for real.
You're
though.
right. You're right. That is better.
Hell yeah.
That is much better. Give me hot goth mommies. I enjoy this episode a lot because I'm actually really, really interested in seeing where they take this. Right off the top, I guess I'll talk about what I think is going to be the biggest point of contention with people, and that is what they're doing with Alicent, where Alicent's journey ends in this. So a lot of the episode involves Alys and Aemond. They're at Harrenhal. They've got a big plan going forward. We don't quite know what it is, but there is the big reveal that there are 5 dragon eggs at Harrenhal. And I guess their plan is in some way to start a new Targaryen dynasty, and she would be at the center of it, the Lady of the Water, as you will. And then Rhaenyra learns through Alicent that Aemond is at Harrenhal without Vhagar, and Rhaenyra sends Alicent on a assassination mission, I assume. And I feel like a lot of people are going to really hate this plot development. And if I'm being honest, this specific plot development, I'm a little trepidatious on, because it is like, why would she send Alicent, of all people, to go kill him?
Well,
however, even though I think the plan is kind of dumb on paper, I'm intrigued to see where it goes, because it's such a big question mark. And honestly, the show has fulfilled me with where they're going in their plot line. So I'm like, okay, yeah. I don't really know where this came from, but I'm intrigued and I would like to see where you go with it. Now they could like completely fall flat on their face and fail, and we can look back on this and be like, oh, that was a bad thing that the show did. Or it could be something really interesting and new and exciting. And honestly, if I'm being very honest, I'm super happy to get Alicent outside of King's Landing with a new group of characters and new people, because her character specifically this season has seemed so sort of shackled and a little bit stale, just always being in the room where Rhaenyra comes in. It's like, this place fucking sucks, Alicent. What's going on? And she's like, I don't know. So I'm glad that she's getting out to do other things, because Olivia cooks great, and I kind of want to see her bounce off of other performers. That way.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, Aemond and Alicent did make out.
Yeah, let's see how that goes. He's got his creepy goth mommy and his actual mommy showing up at the same place. What's the guy to
my
do?
My lover, my mother, my lover, my mother. Who do I pick?
Oh, no. And then, of course, the episode also ends on a huge cliffhanger, which is, I assume, that Boljon Roxon kidnaps Corlys Velaryon, the Hand of the Queen. A hand for a hand. Bite the dog bite the dog. kick the dog and it'll bite your hand. Whatever that message was that they sent Rhaenyra at the end. So I assume they kidnapped him. We could just start off next episode and like, oh, we killed him. Or they kill him right off at the beginning.
No.
But that's very interesting. I don't know where they're going to go with that.
I think Ormond wants him, because there's no other reason to also include that whole scene.
She made a good choice.
Where he's like, honestly, Corlys though? That dude rocks.
He rocks.
That was the best choice Rhaenyra ever made. And then he gets him. So it's like, I think he wants him to be Daeron's hand. And they're doing something interesting there.
Yeah.
Which is also a huge departure.
Yes. But like that stuff like that it has us sort of like, ooh, what's happening? It makes the story feel fresh and new and exciting. And I love that.
It's nice to not know what's going to happen in a show where you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. I really, 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 really love what they're doing with Gwayne Hightower. I think that guy this season has easily rose the ranks, and in terms of like who my favorite characters are, I really love that guy.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be a Gwayne head.
I didn't either. I'm high on Gwayne Hightower. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's just...
I want to run the tower with Gwayne. I'll be honest.
I'll run the tower on him too. I'm so happy that they got him away from Cole. Because we'll get to it. It didn't work out so well for Cole. But also, Gwayne can now breathe new life and complexity to the Hightower dynamic. Like, just having him back in the scenes with Ormund and Daeron just totally flipped that dynamic on its head so quickly in a way that was like, oh, wow. Daeron actually sees Gwayne more as a father figure than Ormond, and is just sort of terrified of Ormond because he's his superior in his head, and he doesn't have that Targaryen confidence of like, I got a fucking dragon, I can do what I want. He doesn't have that yet, and he knows he's being manipulated, and he just like, dude, Gwayne, you know I'm not going to be king. This is such a dumb fucking idea. Can we just go back to Old Town and run towers? I love doing that shit. Mm-hmm. And I think that's amazing, and just how capable Gwayne is, because I think as an audience, we like him. We don't want any harm to come to him. Same with Daeron. I think they've done a great job of showing that, yeah, Daeron's on Team Green. He's the quote unquote enemy. But he's just a kid. He's a good kid who, if he was removed out of this whole story, he would just be like a really rad character to root for. So you don't want anything bad to happen. So when those assassins show up, you're just kind of like, oh no, what's going to happen? And you see Gwayne protect Daeron and save the day. And you're kind of like, yeah. And then it cuts to Ormond. You're like, oh, fuck, yeah. Dang. I wish they would have gotten him first. You know what I mean? It's great dramatic tension. It's kind of like when you watch Lord of the Rings, you know, Gollum is going to betray them at any moment, but you don't want to because they did such a great job of making you like Gollum beforehand. It's really cool.
Gwayne is Gollum.
I like Chekhov's Stinky Boys, by the way. I thought that was funny. How, like, remember early in the season, we're like, ooh, she knows that Ormond has his weakness to high odors. How is that going to come back?
Is that her using his weakness?
It was just Stinky Boys.
Making them real stinky so they would be...
They threw him off. He couldn't
off.
look at them. So he didn't know to, like, are these people really who they say they are?
Yeah.
He couldn't even, he was like checking out. Like,
But Gwayne was like, I'll smell him.
I smell a rat.
I've been running around with Cole for months. This smell doesn't bother me at all.
Ooh, what's that smell? Ooh, fuck boy. I get that real well.
Hey, could you consider
You're
making
being
a
a
candle
fuckboy.
that's Dick Leach's smell? Like, can we make that candle, Ormond? That'd be great.
Great old friend. What do your eyes see?
You're being a fuck.
Now's not the time to be a fuckboy. And then the last thing I say is, I want to get into, and I think, Kit, you probably have a lot to say about this. I'm excited to see what you, so interject whenever you want. Crispy Cole's demise, the demise of Crispy Cole. When it first happened, I was honestly like, this is great, but I think this would have worked so much better and flowed so much better to be at the end of the previous episode. Because you and I kind of talked about that in last episode's Westerospection. It felt like that whole episode was leading up to Cole's death.
Yeah.
And then the death didn't happen. So
And I was
we're
so
like,
shocked when it opened with this. It felt like the season premiere where it was just the finale of season 2
Yeah.
tacked on. That's how this moment felt for me.
Yeah. And I totally agree with you because I felt the same way. But as I've been thinking about it over the week, I was just kind of like, you know, they did that intentionally. Why did they do that intentionally? And I think it's kind of genius in a way where Cole is killed off in the very beginning of the episode. And he's like, I'm going to die with a sword in my hand. And it's going to be so heroic. And they're going to sing songs about me. And Alicent's going to hear about how brave I was. And then they take that away from him unceremoniously. They like shoot him down. But by the end of the episode, much like everyone else in the Seven Kingdoms, you kind of forget that Criston Cole died.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of an extra fuck you to that character.
Yeah, it makes it
which
very
I think is so
anticlimactic.
cathartic. Yeah.
I agree.
Stripped of pomp and circumstance.
And it's interesting how they did it. In the book, Roddy the Ruin actually says, I'll have no one singing songs of your death, right? Right after he shoots him.
Oh, yeah, it is Roddy the Ruin. Sir Jerobold has the line that they gave Tully Jerobold's line in this, where he's like, I promised to make a sept of traitor's bones, and I don't have enough bones.
Yeah.
That's a great
Tully's
line.
a little gangster ass. He's growing up quick.
Yeah, he is.
I love him.
But in the show, they had Criston Cole in a previous episode say that he wanted songs to be sung about him, and then he just dies quickly. And I guess you can put the things together still, but I don't know that it has the same effect. You know, I hope the audience gets. I don't know if his.
I think it did.
I don't
As
know
a
if his
non-book
death
reader.
was summarily done enough for me because they did still allow him to look like a badass and take out the people that were like.
They're like, remember, he has a morning. He's good with a morning star, and so he got to kill a bunch of people.
Not to be like a Redditor or whatever, but why even have all these people trying to waylay them disguised as dead men? When
I think just to get them into that clearing and be like, what's
was a
going
trap.
on?
I guess, but Cole wants
him?
to fight and die. You don't even need to do any of that, right? Like he's looking for you to fight and die. And the show makes it look like it's 30 dudes fighting 10,000 when and I hate just saying in the book because I'm always the guy that's like, stop saying that. But like the effect is entirely different. It's still supposed to be a whole ass army against a bigger whole ass
Like
army
2,000 against 10,000.
or something, which is why it's the butcher's ball, because it's still a battle, but it's a one-sided slaughter. This is literally just like 50 dudes getting completely murdered by an army. You know what I mean?
If 50, yeah.
And so
This
they
is
lost.
the deli section at Kroger now. It's not even the butcher's ball anymore.
Yeah.
It's the cold cuts.
It's the cold cut.
The cold cuts.
And I might be, it could just be because I've had these mysterious aches that may or may not be life-threatening for a straight month now. And I've spent $5,000 at the doctor being told they don't know what's going on. So maybe I'm just like grumpy, but I'm actually pretty as much as I love this episode and I love this show, I got the fucking shirt. Look at me go. I don't, I feel like they dropped another opportunity to have like a cool visual moment. You know what I mean? Like, you're not giving me, you cast Tommy Flanagan. And for fucking what? For what?
To be Tully's sidekick.
You know what I mean?
It's doing something for me.
But that guy could be anybody. He's had 3 lines.
I love it.
And it's episode 6. You're not doing anything with the character. And you keep showing me Black Alley, and I don't believe you that you're actually going to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool.
Black Alley's like the Boba Fett of this series,
If
where
I didn't
like
know
Boba
who
Fett
that-
has no lines and it's just in the background mostly, but looks so fucking cool.
I guess, but it's only Boba Fett if you are. It's the opposite. It's like she's only cool because we know who she is and we know so much about her that the show's not giving me.
Oh, I don't know. I think she's Boba Fett levels of cool, even if I didn't read the book.
It would just be that lady.
There's hot goth mommy who shoots arrows.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah.
It would really,
I'm okay with that. Like, truly, like, if you guys hadn't told me who that was, I wouldn't have known. The point was to absolutely strip him of ceremony, pomp, circumstance, and like take him out like a peasant. I really think that was part of what they were doing on purpose.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
My whole thing was it wasn't summarily done enough. Like he looked pretty cool. Unfortunately, he kills like 7 people.
It is really funny how you're right. He does look super cool because he's got his Morning Star, and we know he's like really good with that thing.
Yeah, and it was cool they brought that back from the tourney.
That was a good call. And then I think like the Targaryen boys at one point were like, "Do you remember Cole's Morning Star? He's so good with it." I think in an earlier season. So it was cool that they brought that back. That was a nice little attention to detail. But you're right.
Yeah, like drink him up.
He does look super cool. But there's something about like him, like, "Then we're going to die today," and he brings out his handkerchief, wraps around.
Emo boy.
Something about that small action, like, oh yeah, this fucking dork.
That is
I
extra.
saw my brain. I rolled my eyes so hard I saw my brain at that moment.
And it is an extra layer of embarrassment that he's doing all of this so that Alicent will hear of his death, and she doesn't care at all.
No, she does not give a shit.
Who?
Oh yeah. I think I foxed him a couple times.
Cole?
And then I want to.
He's the guy who started all of this shit because she got mad that Rhaenyra slept with him.
Well, it's more Otto Hightower, but yeah.
But I mean like the cascade of events like started with her finding out that she slept with him. So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's a big D.
Fuck boy.
He's a fuck boy. For sure. And it fits with the themes of the show that like insecure manhood is really it's the arbiter of all war in real life, right?
Yeah.
But certainly in this universe. But I want to push back a little. First off, we got one huge cameo in this. Before I push back, there's a huge cameo we haven't discussed yet. The hot pie.
What is hot my never pie?
Yes, we screamed it. We screamed it.
Yeah, we did.
I'm glad you're on the same page. The only capital letters in my notes are hot pies. I want to push back a little bit, and I don't want this to get bloody.
It's okay. I brought my sword.
I actually think everything you were saying, I hear you. I'm sure it's frustrating. And I am a man. I'm not a very manly man, but I still have a wiener. You know?
Aw.
I do. There's nothing I can do about it.
It's more than Aegon.
And I see
We
it.
still love you, guy.
I see it. That's true. But I think the show is undercutting itself because they want you to be like, oh, Daemon is having a hard time being ruled by Rhaenyra again. And they even said in the last episode, am I going to have to take you? Are we going to have another Dragonstone? You're running your mouth in there a little. I thought I was the queen. You are. I'll just do it later. That whole thing. But it's undercut by the fact, and I'm sorry, that he's been 100% correct every single time. And I know he's correct in a way that I can't fully say except in Westerospection, because I don't even want to say that because that's dangerous too.
Well, I don't even know if you need to even go there. I think you could make the argument that he was correct, where it's like, oh, we should have just burned the Hightower army, and not given a shit.
And every other thing, like the gold cloak incident that he wanted to focus on that she did not, turns out to be their biggest problem, right? Mm-hmm. And if he had killed Ormond and that entire army, that would have solved so many things.
Agree.
And there's other instances that I don't want to get into because they might do something different too. But it's also like mildly spoilery, right? So, so it's like, yes, he is not fully respecting her authority, but it's I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying like the show wants to have its cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Because he's been 100% correct in everything that he's wanted. So that's frustrating because it's like it's giving the wrong people the wrong ammunition, I guess.
But I also think that it's playing into the part that you guys were talking about before, that you can have the best of intentions and everything will fall apart anyway if you're not making the best decisions, right? Because impact is greater than intention. So I think that with Daemon being right, it is frustrating, but then he's going out and acting like a bitch and making wrong decisions as well. So I agree. I think he has been right a lot of times. And having the inexperience is costing him. And he's been around. I mean, this is not his first rodeo. He's very much older than her. And I do think you're right about Daemon being right about a lot of things. But I'm wondering if it might still yet pay off. Do you know what I mean? Like there could be a payout on that soon.
A payout on what?
Like Daemon's frustration and the fact that he might be shown like he was right. The show might still say that.
And I love this scene. There's a scene in this episode where he's, we'll get into it. It's hilarious, where he's disguised very poorly as a gold cloak.
Dude, that family has just a closet of disguises. Like last season, Rhaenyra got in the Septon outfit, and he's got the police officer outfit.
Well, that's just his old uniform, but it's funny that he's like kind of trying to hide his hair and stuff.
It looks so ill-fitted.
Yeah. It's like
oh, this
Luther's.
used to fit better 10 years ago.
It's Luther's helmet because he's sad. I wanted to smell him as I worked.
Still has eye blood in it.
Yeah. But he captures that guy and he's like, why do you want to do so much harm to someone who's never done anything to you and doesn't want to do anything to you? It's like, she's the sweetest lady ever. Like, he loves Rhaenyra, right? Mm-hmm. And the guy's like, because fuck her.
Yeah.
But I like that scene because it shows that Daemon's like, he really does think that she's the savior and he really does love and respect her.
He's all in on the prophecy, though.
That's the thing about Daemon, though, is like, yes, you could argue like he was right in X, Y, and Z amount of ways. But you could also just go back and argue, yeah, but Daemon's also compounded all their problems in X, Y, Z kind of ways. Mm-hmm. Like the whole reason why the Gold Cloaks just start bashing people's houses because they learned that from Daemon.
Yeah.
Because he taught them how to do that. So like everyone's right and everyone's wrong. And that's why I love this story.
Yeah.
I love Daemon. He's my favorite character in this show, probably. You know? Mm-hmm. Very fun to watch.
Oh, for sure.
Like when he walks into the sept and he's like, ha, 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 ha. Like that's so funny to me.
I love his laughs.
He's also a fascist. Mm-hmm. And he's also into eugenics.
Love him.
I was going to equate him to Lauren Boebert.
He's also...
he's giving hand jobs in the Septa Baylor.
Absolutely is.
He deifies himself, right? He thinks he's a god. All of that, huge red flags, right? Mm-hmm. Which is why I resent the fact that were he in charge, everything would be, at least in the immediate future, much better. Do you know what I mean? I think that's objectively.
Some things would.
I think it's objectively true.
I think some things would be better.
Some things would. Some things definitely would not. I think.
Yeah.
I think there'd be like millions dead.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
You can make a new kingdom, Steve.
I don't know if you can argue that
people are replaceable.
Peace.
Millions of you may die. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
To his point, it worked for Aegon the Conqueror. You know what I mean? Except for Dorne.
But to
Rhaenyra's point, we're all so much better off now.
To Rhaenyra's point, Aegon killed his enemies, and then when they were like, "I am your subject," then he would kill him. Mm-hmm. And she's dealing with subjects, not enemies, technically, other than the High Towers.
Yeah,
but they're keeping subjects hostage, which is her problem.
It's a toughie.
And I just want to say, I feel like we missed this. At least I definitely missed it. And maybe we talked about it in the episode and I pulled an Andy and blanked out and didn't hear us talking about it. But Ormond's guy in King's Landing is the same guard from Rhaenyra Triumphant that's like, we should definitely not fight. And he looked like John Cena. He was the guy that you said looked like John Cena. I'm like, well, of course we didn't notice him in the previous episode because we can't see him. But yeah, I just wanted to call that out because as soon as that episode released and people were sharing photos of that guy, I'm like, oh, it is that same dude. I can't believe I didn't recognize him.
I still don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I think I blanked out. I think I blanked.
So in Rhaenyra Triumphant, Alicent and Helaena go to the parapet and are like, hey, Rhaenyra's coming. Don't shoot.
Oh, he's the guard on the...
He's not the captain. He's the guard that's like, the captain's right there. But then he's standing in the background.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy is Ormond's buddy that Daemon kills in this episode, but the little girl gave the note to, and he sent the pigeons off in the previous episode.
Interesting. So he's running the resistance now.
Yeah, he's definitely Ormond's guy. Yeah.
Even though he was that doesn't make any sense. Because he was like, oh, thank God, I don't want to die for this motherfucker kind of vibe is what I got from that whole scene.
Well, if you
didn't seem like a loyalist.
If you rewatch that scene, yes, he's like, yeah, totally. But then when Rhaenyra comes into town, there's very much he takes his helmet off and has a face like, time to get to work. Like, this is part of their plan.
You have to make them believe you first.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down to the sewers and raise turtles to be warriors.
I think it's really gross.
I will be a master of splinters.
Oh my God. No. Not master of splinters.
Well,
that was long. Did you even get to finish what you were saying?
Yeah, I said so much bullshit.
No, it was great.
Much more to come in Westerospection, but for now, do you want to go through the scene by scene, the recap?
Let's do it.
Well, let's do it after a brief break to hear from one of our sponsors.
If you're enjoying what you're hearing and want even more from the world of streaming things, head over to patreon.com/streamingthings and support the show. Patrons get a ton of bonus content, including ad-free episodes, exclusive bonus episodes, monthly polls that help decide what we cover next, access to our Discord community, live hangouts, and a whole lot more. We have covered a whole bevy of movies and dived into shows like Game of Thrones, and right now we're exclusively covering Breaking Bad and Firefly on Patreon only. So if you want more streaming things and want to help support the pod directly, join the stream fiends today at patreon.com/streamingthings.
It starts, my notes go, Criston Cole's bitch ass and his foolish buddies are marching apprehensively, and they notice Tully has been here.
His bald buddy. I don't think they've given that guy a name, but he seems cool.
Yeah.
Gone too soon?
Baldo. Something strange has happened. Mr. Baldo. Isn't that from Stranger Things?
I think so, yeah.
Something strange has happened here. And there's like dead rivermen bodies with no sign of their foe. They did not fall here. So the implication there is that they died in a different battle and they carried the dead bodies there for the trap?
The dead bodies, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they also like peppered in some living ones in there.
To waylay them.
Questions about this whole plan. Which of the living guys picked the short straw to be picked to just lay down in a field for a day?
That's what I'm saying. Worst plan ever.
Because there was at least
8,000 of us will be over here.
The smell.
You 40 will ambush them and do your best.
Can we not, sir?
Can we? No, it'll be funny. They'll think they won.
You should see Cole's face when it happens.
I have 3 children. Yeah, well, I'll tell them you died for a funny.
They'll have one less father later for a good joke.
I'll tell them how hilarious it was, and they'll be mollified.
They'll be sad that you died, yes, but then I'll describe Criston Cole's face and his dumb little hanky, and they'll laugh.
Yeah.
But some of these rivermen that are alive laying down, there was at least one, maybe 2, that accidentally fell asleep. So when the trap was sprung, what? Oh God!
Is it
it's
time?
happening today.
We like the way. Or wait, no. I would have 1,000% stabbed my buddy. Just panicked. I bet that happened a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
Lots of friendly fire back then. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they defeat all of the poor ambushers. And Cole,
Surprise.
we see Cole, unfortunately cool looking with the flail again. A lot of people were pushing back online, laughing at the wrong thing. Like, oh, the greatest warrior in the realm. What a douche. He is a douche.
He's trained.
But he is also one of the most capable fighters in the realm. He really is.
Yeah.
So that wasn't the part you laugh at. The part you laugh at was that Alicent will hear my song.
Yeah. I will say though, when he does say I'm the greatest fighter in the realm, I was like, okay, buddy.
You don't get to toot your own horn. It's not cool. Unless you're Jaime Lannister.
Say that.
It's currently uncontested, dude, because we're kind of in the middle of a fucking war.
Yeah.
Priorities, sir.
Who would win? 1v1, Criston Cole or Daemon Targaryen?
He already beat Daemon.
Okay. Well, I mean, today.
I know, but he already beat him in a 1v1.
Oh, today? They'd
just
probably
saying,
be dead. It's a long time ago.
In a real fight, Daemon had his number because Daemon only lost because he was like not in a real fight and he was playing to the crowd. He was peacocking. But in a real battle, I think Daemon would mop the floor.
Well, that's the thing. I think that they accidentally characterized Daemon's biggest flaw, which is Daemon's love of Daemon.
Daemon does love Daemon.
And
he do be loving Daemon. He would marry himself in incest if he could.
I wish I could. I tried to get Messiah to work her magic on that. To clone me. That's why I couldn't come. It wasn't me.
I just imagined her with my face and my hair. Did it every time.
That's why I married Rhaenyra.
She reminds me of me. We both have strong cheekbones, but in the opposite direction.
That's right. But they go, we like the word. And
What a bunch of dorks.
they feel
We won a great battle. We beat napping dudes.
You know somebody didn't know the words in the back.
We like the yay.
Ours is the fury. Fuck.
Oh shit. Brave and beautiful. Oh shit. That's a oops.
That's when you just go, woo.
Yeah. We all matches. Do a we all everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
But then they see that big ass army looking at them, and they're like, "Who are they?" Death. And the other guy, bald guy's like, "Nah, we were lighting the way."
Oh man,
Really thought we had him.
I should.
Shucks.
And you know, there's at least 3 guys that were like, "Should have went with Gwayne."
should have went with Gwayne.
I knew it.
Damn it.
I didn't like Gwayne much. He was a real pussy about those leeches, but
You know, he was right when he looked and counted and said, "Not enough men," and left.
Hitched their wagon to the wrong star.
and Tully calls out Cole. He's there with Roddy the Ruin. And he's
Criston Cole, come forth to hear your fate.
what better way to die than with blade in hand, right? Because Cole's like, I'll get some of you guys. No, you won't, first off.
Yeah.
Not in the way the show has it structured. Not at all.
I love how Tommy Flanagan plays Roddy, where he's constantly sauced. Like, what better way to die?
Oh my God, that man stays drunk. It is hilarious.
Somebody give Roddy a breathalyzer test quick.
He's going to take one swing and fall over.
They should have left his shades on from the set photos.
Somehow matches, even though that's an anachronism.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
I like it.
I love Tully's quote, though. Like, I made a promise to the dead, Cole. I told them I'd build a sept out of traitors' bones, and I don't have nearly enough bones yet.
That is such a 14-year-old joke, though. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, isn't he supposed to be like 14?
I've only got about
Something like that.
6, 7 bones. They're like,
It's just so funny.
And he starts grittying.
and Roddy just rolls his eyes.
He's adorable and I love him.
He's got the Daemon Fortnite skin. Loves it.
On God, we're going to take your Robux.
That's right.
Surrender the Robux.
Get him, chat.
Yeah. Chat,
We're
did
going
you-
to take your Robux and your name.
Chat, look at his hanky. Clip that. Clip that. You know when Black Alys shot him with the arrow, Tully shouted, clip that.
I love him.
But he pulls out Alicent's favor from way back in the day, ready to die with his hanky. And then he gets arrows right in his bitch ass. And it's Black Alley, which did excite me quite a bit. And then that shot lingers on Cole's body as they're all butchered. The butcher's ball.
Butcher's
We cut to Alicent and Helaena, which I thought was anticlimactic. They just sit
just
there
gave up.
until they're discovered. Why did you do any of that? I don't know. They're just.
I mean, have you never done something like that? You try
Here
to
we
take a
are.
shortcut and then you get lost and you're like, well,
I guess we
I guess we die here.
I'm not an adventurous person in that way. More of a theoretical person.
I
Too
really
much
wanna-
cobwebs, not going.
Oh yeah, spiders. There's so many spideys in there.
Yeah, for sure.
I apparently can't even just like walk around without getting hurt. So I wouldn't go anywhere.
I would have loved to have seen the scene from the guards' perspectives, like the guys standing outside the door. It's like, all right, it's 8 a.m. Time to get your breakfast. And then they see that they find the door. Oh, there's a door here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
Yeah,
shit!
did they leave the
lost
wall
them.
open, or-
We lost them. Oh fuck! Oh, they're here. Oh, thank God.
I guess, but they're
Surely they closed it behind them
Yes.
to escape, right?
But the whole thing is just like,
Yeah.
here we are. Sorry.
Best laid plans.
And Jaehaera's just gone now, I guess, because I guess she got taken from her. Is that what I'm supposed to be?
No,
They
no.
never met her.
Jaehaera's just in her room.
Yeah.
Alicent
Right, but she's
lied about-
forbidden from like seeing her now, I guess. Is that why Helena's so sad?
Oh, I think think she goes to the nursery. Does she go to a nursery? She has a nurse.
Well, I think Helena's more sad because, they might not be able to see Jaehaera.
No, but I mean, like, she's not in the room with them.
Right.
Right? Is that
Correct.
what you're saying?
Yeah, she never is,
Yeah.
but like they don't show her together. And
Yeah.
I don't know if they're trying to say that like she lost her seeing Jaehaera privileges. I know she's not allowed to wander the Godswood anymore.
Oh, and that's where they would get together. I see.
Yeah. And then we cut to like the small council meeting. 25 of the City Watch have now been slain. The Vanguard is still 2 weeks march, a fortnight's march from Tumbleton. So Ride of the Ruin and Tully are still 2 weeks out from Tumbleton. Things are not going well. Lady Frey and Manderley have this cool scene where they're always being cunty, talking shit.
God.
Oh, yeah. And they talk about the precision ability of the dragons.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Discern with pure magic.
It's like she's got a small council full of haters. You know, that's not helping her govern things.
I love Dan Fogler's big boy aristocrat voice. It really drives home the comedy. Just because I know who Dan Fogler is, he's in a lot of silly movies. And so when he's sitting there like,
Balls of Fury.
dragon, he's got his little feathered quill. Yeah, Balls of Fury fanboys. Like, the dragon has a magical ability to discern friend from foe. Oh, you threw a clock radio at me.
Yeah. Daemon just throws something at him.
Freaking hilarious.
But Alan backs him up. Like he also votes for waiting for the army.
Yeah.
Alan is like, you listen to Alan on this council, right?
And this is very Hitlery of Daemon, where he's like, look, you know the prophecy, whatever you do in its service is justified.
Yeah, that's
Literally
not a
what
good, yeah,
said no one ever.
that's not a good thing to say,
And
man.
it's good,
That's
right?
not how this works.
I'm surprised they didn't cut to Lady Frey being like, no, now we're talking about prophecy.
Okay, so I said he was right 100% of the time. He's wrong here.
Thank you.
But maybe that's the thing is he's right so many times and they didn't listen to him that they let them finally listen to him when he's wrong be like a super bad thing.
Yeah, they're all frustrated with each other and it goes to a boiling point.
He just wants to cook Tumbleton.
Yeah.
And she says, my father would abhor it. Ah, and there we have it.
There we have it.
Your sissy daddy.
Yeah, daddy's girl, everyone, right here.
Because he hates the way that Viserys ran things, right?
Yeah.
You're weak. That's what he's
Is
telling all
there
the time.
also like a jealousy thing because his brother also like knew this prophecy so long and he didn't tell him, right? Because Daemon didn't find out until...
Yeah, until he watched it on H3O.
Yeah, right.
It could be a lot there.
Like some frustration there.
He always felt like he should be king for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daemon thinks he is the knife being sent. He wants to go assassinate Ormond. She's like, why would I send the king consort as a knife in the dark?
I was so uncomfortable when she was like, oh, not you.
She doesn't know about my hoodie and what I can do.
Rhaenyra, I have this dope hoodie. I put it over my hair. Problem solved.
Yeah,
I am a
You
master
killed your
of
first wife.
disguise. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Turtle.
But he's not.
He puts like a giant turtle shell over top Caraxes and like rides it and it's like, it's a turtle, not a dragon.
A lot of Turtle and Master Splinter jokes came up accidentally. Unrelated.
They're going to have,
I love it.
the small council's going to order pizza soon too.
We're less than an hour in. It came up twice.
Cowabunga.
They need 60 more Valyrian men to shore up the Gold Cloak forces in the city. That's what Alan's job is. Go get some of your Valyrian buddies, right? And then a delegation from House Baratheon has arrived. Boros Baratheon famously allowed Luke to die and then has just kind of and swear allegiance to Team Green. And then it's just kind of been sitting it out like Frey style, Walder Frey style the whole time.
Oh yeah, there's a vulture king that I gotta fight and
I'm busy or I would kneel.
God, I would kneel, but my knee, it's acting up.
I've been playing pickleball and I just kind of turned the wrong way. I
turned it,
pivoted.
yeah.
So she said, they're like, anything else I can do? Because I swear he means no offense, Boros Baratheon. And she says, give me
Yeah,
your
he's got like a
belt.
delegation there.
Yes.
Not Boros himself didn't show up. 'cause
He's not there.
He's a wuss.
He's fighting the Vulture King, as aforementioned.
quote unquote.
He's not even doing that. He's not.
And she says, give me your belt. And I said, huh? My note is, huh? But it comes clear later. But
She's
it
got
was,
this dress that she needs to accessorize, and it'll look really good on that dress.
I don't have a brown one for my brown shoes. All my belts are black. And I told Daemon not to buy me brown shoes.
God damn
But he
it.
never listens. He said he would buy
Vermithor.
me brown shoes later.
That's right. Vermithor and Silverwing are still taking turns patrolling Tumbleton. And go ahead.
I just, you know how my iPad famously likes to autocorrect some of these words and
Sure.
they're insane. it autocorrected Vermithor into Vermithermus. I just think like we're gonna reopen our merch store here shortly. Maybe we should create a thermos line. Only keep hot liquids in.
Hot liquids only.
Yeah.
Vermithermus.
Don't be putting ice in this shit like the Night King.
But
Hot liquids only.
it also keeps cold liquids cold.
True.
No. Not allowed. Not allowed in a vermithermos.
Not this one. Not this thermos. This thermos
dare
is
you.
worse than your normal thermos for the bit only.
Oh, and then like a fork shaped like a dragon. We call that Silverwang.
Yes.
We could keep going.
I love it.
I got no more yet.
Let's workshop this.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll come up with a whole cutlery line.
Yeah. And then they're patrolling Tumbleton, but they kind of meet up to switch jobs, right? Like he's just tagging him out. But Ulf is still super upset he's not allowed to go party. It's market day tomorrow.
I will get hella shit-faced.
Used to drink 6 beers, eat hot pies, but no.
I will get a
She's got to
funnel
be
cake.
a bitch.
They made wicked funnel cakes at market day. Mm-hmm. We drizzle caramel on it.
Yeah.
It's
Getafest.
fuck. I love Getafest. They have Geta ice cream.
Getafest is today, by the way. That's why I was
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Not one ale with the lads.
He's bummed he can't party.
I can't say my life has been improved. Can you? And then,
Wow.
Hugh's like, honestly, no. I still don't have a house.
Yeah.
I don't have a wife.
Don't have a house.
Daughter's still dead. Not her fault. However,
Kinda with that blockade. If we're just throwing blame around.
Wait a minute. Now she's got like some kind of consumption. So even if they had food, she was going to die. She's going to die.
I don't know what that is.
Mama, Papa, I got the consumption. If only I could consume some food.
Oh my God.
I really like the small detail in the scene when Hugh and Ulf meet up and you can see Silverwing and Vermithor cuddling in the background, giving little draggy hugs.
Yeah.
'Cause
Necking.
they love each other, Vermithor and Silverwing.
They used to have closer riders.
Aw.
Very close.
Yeah. And another detail that made me laugh was when Ulf was like, "It's market day, fresh food, fresh beer, geese honking."
He likes the geese.
There's just something adorable about that specific detail that guy's like, "What a great day. The geese were honking."
I thought he was going to say geezer because he's so British.
Is that a euphemism or?
Geezer's walking about
Oh, geezer.
in it, right?
Right. Ratings, man.
Right in it. Beans toast. Hugh, you're beans on toast.
Oh my God.
Or I could be beans.
You're the beans to my toast, Hugh.
You've heard of blood and cheese, but have you heard of beans and
and the
toast?
tomato sauce.
That's our tag team name.
Rhaenyra goes to see Alicent, and she's always like, "Alicent, you're just you're pushing me.
Girl,
I'm gonna do a murder. I will. That's
I
right.
killed your dad. I'll kill again.
You just delivered that line like Will Ferrell in like
I love the way they're-
Talladega Nights.
The guards keep yelling at me.
Get off the porch.
Tell them to stop. I love the way they're talking to you. You would have done the same. She tells her that Helaena is with child, right? And she's like, you know what? Your guards are going to be doubled. No more walks in the God's Wood. You did this to yourself. And her punishments are always devastating to Helaena, but also very not that big of a deal. You know what I mean?
Right,
in the scheme of things. No walks in the God's Wood. That's
You can find
crazy.
your room.
Oh, this is one of the Godzilla moments. If you must be cruel, punish me. Fuck off. Right. I literally took away your field trip rights. I'm
But
sorry.
it is devastating to Helena.
Sure, but
She's such a sweetie.
Alicent is definitely being a martyr there.
She just didn't want to stay in that room.
She's being a martyr.
To my
She
court.
wasn't even going to save her granddaughter. Like,
Yeah.
what a bitch.
Does it make a difference? That line later is crazy.
Yeah.
To my court, you are the enemy. And to you,
Oh,
should we kiss? No.
the fucking audacity.
Yes.
Do not try me.
God, I wrote down the Karenhood, martyrdom, boomer, mom, guilt trip, desperation. I hate her.
You love
And
Allison.
to you, ugh, fuck off. Do not try me.
It's not as if you are one of the major reasons why we're in this mess.
And then Mysaria's being all sus. What did she tell you? Oh, she's having it, Helena's pregnant. Did you know? No.
No.
That's what?
What? Girl, really?
That's crazy.
She's not
I was
showing
watching Love
at
Island all night last night. This is crazier.
I hated it.
She's checking for herself to see if she's still good, right? And then lies to Rhaenyra.
Oh, I hate it. And you could tell, like on her face, she's like, ooh.
And then Mysaria's having the maid taken out.
That one.
That would know that Mysaria knew, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think she's killing her because she knows Mysaria
I thought she was just killing the one who took the necklace, but I was like, didn't even look like the same girl. It wasn't. Gotcha.
No, it was the same
was it?
girl.
Oh, okay.
But I think she's having her killed because she knows Mysaria knows.
She was in the room at the time.
Or at least knows that Helena's pregnant.
I've also been resentful, if I'm being honest, that Mysaria, the White Worm, Lady Misery, not much in the book, to be honest, but it's implied. Go ahead.
Oh, nothing.
What are you confused about? Oh,
Nothing.
It's implied that has some acumen as Mistress of Whispers, that she, has her own designs for sure. But I just feel like the show has shown her to be somewhere on the spectrum from nothing to incompetent. She doesn't seem like somebody who would get the title Lady Misery from what she's been able to do in the show.
I don't think she would get the title Lady Misery, but I feel like she's a competent master of whispers based off what she's done in the series beforehand.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like all of season 1.
I mean, she kidnapped Aegon.
She like ran Flea Bottom. She had that whole house. She had spies in the Red Keep.
Right, but like
no one knew.
That was just like she had that position, right? She didn't like do anything we saw to earn that. And because of that position,
I think
she
it was the legend behind her.
She was given this job and she's done, like, imagine if Varys, a man, no wiener, but still.
Have you seen my gas?
Imagine if Varys had her job. All the shit would have been handled. Someone's killing the gold. It's him.
Well, he's also like operating under years and years of building the foundational networks.
And he's had that position. Yeah, his birds.
Yeah.
stop
Lady Mysaria has been on the
using
job
children for that?
officially for like a month.
Varys would have walked in. That's not Daeron.
Oh, for sure.
I've actually already got the real one.
Actually, that's a really good point. Like she is the Varys. She's like talking about the good of the realm. She's always talking about the people.
Yeah, she likes the pores,
Yeah.
which, as a poor, I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
There are
But
two
I don't
types
know.
of
I just
whisper
wish you-
masters. There's your Varys and Mysarias, and there's your Larys Strongs.
Even Larys. Larys did a lot of.
But yeah, to your point, Larys had years of network building that we saw at the height of his network. Varys had years of a network we saw at the height of his network. Mysaria is just starting.
Yeah, how much time has passed? Has it been like 2 weeks, a month?
Since
She's not just starting. To your own point, she was the king of Flea Bottom for years.
She got all of her stuff destroyed. She was arrested. She moved to Dragonstone, and now she's come back. She's restarting from scratch.
Yeah, but the Prince of Flea Bottom came back and right where he left off, everybody respected him.
Also, I
everyone
think
knows him.
There's some restrictions just from being always watched and in the palace. I think. I mean, she can still talk to people and get messages and things, but I also think that
that's her whole thing.
She's raised to a position now where she is like
a sneaky position.
Well, but amongst the royal, I don't know. She hasn't been raised in title, has she? Has she actually been raised in title? If she's Master of Whispers, she's not elevated, right? But I just think
that's why she talks all funny.
I mean, I just think that she hasn't had enough time to cook, but she's still doing things.
I just wanted to see more from Lady Misery.
I hope it's coming.
You'll get there.
I hope so.
I hope it's coming.
Like they had them make out and stuff, but we just haven't seen anything.
Mm-hmm.
I want some more of that.
Yeah, something.
I'd be okay with it.
Some stuff to do with the character.
Yeah.
Like the whole in the book, it's like Mushroom saying this and stuff, but it was like Daemon would still sleep with her, and like Rhaenyra was cool with it. It was all like the lascivious rumors that were told and stuff. So it implies that even if that's all false, that there's a lot that people could surmise from this looking on. You know what I mean? And I just don't feel like people could surmise anything. I'm hoping we get
I think
more.
the only reason people could surmise that is that Mysaria, like it might have been well known that she was Daemon's paramour at a time, and so now she's back in the Red Keep, and the people are, oh, I bet they're fall fucking.
Yeah,
And
rumors.
the Torr Manderly's there in the cuck chair watching.
Yeah. Oh, he's probably spreading the rumors with him and Lady
And
Frey.
spreading other things.
Him and Lady Frey.
They're doing what's called running the tower on each other.
The horizontal hump.
Of the horizontal hump.
We call it running the whale where I'm from.
He always has his feathered quill.
Yes. He's really taking notes for the tea.
I gotta put it in my ledger.
He's
He's
just like,
literally just writing a magazine, like to distribute amongst the.
dear readers. He's just like Bridgerton. It's Lady Whistledown is just Torrin Manderly.
Lady whistled.
That's amazing.
But Daemon is still at the trader's feast, and he's telling the gold cloaks that Luther Largent, the only one he's sad about, will be avenged. And they're all quitting. They're handing in their gold cloaks. Small wonder high tower vermin swarm all streets when they smell your craven stink. He's trying to like goad them into keeping their jobs. And they're like, that's fair, sir. You're right, I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
Because
My children are penniless. I don't want them to be fatherless as well.
Because unfortunately,
Yeah.
nobody listened to him about paying the cops.
Yeah.
Now they're all quitting because they don't have any money to deal with this kind of shit, right? And so again, it's just framed like he was correct in trying to put his foot down, which is unfortunate. And they all quit. And we cut to Alan, who's talking to Corlys. And he's been killing a lot of pirate scum, been doing a good job, like, you know, chasing down all the Triarchy deserters and such. And he asks Corlys for Valyrian soldiers for the queen. So she asks more of me. And I thought this was probably Erica's like happiest moment ever watching this show. She won't even legitimize you and you're standing up for it. How many years did it take for you to do the same?
I wrote standing ovation break.
I wrote boom.
Roasted.
Capital boom.
Capital boom.
He also knows that Tywin Lannister has survived the gullet.
That was a really weird.
I guess he's like gotten
addition.
rumors from the pirates because the pirates are like, oi. He's crawling out of the water.
It's so funny, like because Corlys has always been the kind of guy who's like, oh no, adversity, I'm gonna leave. Like people are mad at me, I'm mad at them, I'm gonna leave. Goodbye. He spends so much of this show, and like to the
Fucking
point of
off.
like how this episode ends. He spends so much of the show where someone just walks into him like, the sea snake's dying, maybe. I don't know. We'll see him in a couple episodes. The sea snake's dying again. We don't know where he went. And it seems so. That last line specifically, where he's like, oh man, Alan really kind of gave me that one. That was a good burn. Oh, by the way, Tylen's still around. I wasn't going to tell you. Like, it's just really bitchy for some reason.
It is funny. I think it's supposed to read like,
yeah.
you're right. I'm loyal to her, so let me give this information.
That's important. She should know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have led with this, actually.
Yeah, he should have.
I should have sent a raven as soon as I learned it, actually.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
He's being bitchy.
They are Mary Janing him a lot.
Tell the queen.
Hello, beautiful.
I don't speak to her, but you should tell the queen that Tywin Lannister's back.
Alan, can you tell the queen that I said that Tywin Lannister's back?
That I said, that she said, that the pirate said.
To ask her if she still likes me and ask her to circle yes or no. Larys had Tyland dig a shallow grave for the bully he killed. And he
This
wants
was so funny.
He wants it to be deeper. And he's like, you fucking dig it then. Because it's funny because Larys's hands do work. Like he's Larys the clubfoot, but he
just his one
could
foot.
dig. Yeah. And I think Tyland is higher in the court than he is as well.
Oh, absolutely. A Lannister?
Well, not just Lannister, but like even just, was he master of coin is what he was?
He was actually, I think, master of ships.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, Larys has secured passage to Bravos out of Maidenpool. That's still the plan, is to go to Essos. Tyland, again, hilariously, still has like PTSD from hanging out in Essos.
I want to fucking go there.
And he's like, I don't think you should go there, man. And for Aegon's test is, do you think I'm a terrible man, Sir Tyland? And he handles that so poorly. Well, in any man, there is
Buffering.
much to be deplored, I think. And Aegon's just like, okay, let's go to Essos then.
Yeah.
Interesting scene.
It's an interesting sign of, I think, character growth for Aegon specifically, because he's like, well, I'm going to trust the guy that laid it all out and told it to my face exactly what he feels.
Do you guys think the raping and the filing down of the kids' teeth in the fighting pits was like a bad move?
Well,
Wait, everyone's not doing that?
Within all people, there are.
I can still jerk out the window, though, right? That's just cool.
What's it called? Defenestrating or whatever that word?
Defenestrating.
Defenestrating outside the window.
Jesus Christ.
We can all agree that that's funny.
We all do it.
We were all thinking it.
They call it the C block.
We cut to Rhaenyra eating berries in her cave. She sees Moondancer and sea smoke. And this is interesting because I read this scene as like a, oh no. But apparently
They're
it's
on to
a,
me.
I want to talk to my sister,
Yeah.
based on what we get later. Aemond is healing well. Alys brings him like a salve for the cut he got on his face. He wants to leave and go find Vhagar because, again, he says, I'm nothing without her, right? She wouldn't leave me on purpose. And she's like, nah, we need to chill here like frogs in winter. And he's like, I don't know what frogs do. I don't get that analogy.
Weird. Are you like Helaena?
That was a simile, my lord. Whatever. And
I get paid to read, to lead, not to read.
Alys tries to manipulate him. Is it possible that Vhagar flew away as a way of protecting you? Nobody can find you without the giant fucking dragon sitting outside. She wants him to stay.
I like Aemond's theory that Vhagar just thinks Harrenhal's spooky. Like, I
Yeah.
won't be here.
Yeah, she just doesn't like this weird ass castle.
Which makes sense
Have you
because
seen the Goatman? It's freaky.
all last season, anytime we got a glimpse of Caraxes at Harrenhal, Caraxes like, let's fucking go. This place sucks. There's
sure.
like green goat dudes who keep poking me at night. I don't like it.
What if dragons are just afraid of bats? Like they just like freak them out.
Oh, they're like little me's, but furry. Ah, shit. That's weird.
I don't want rabies.
What if, much like dinosaurs, it's revealed that dragons actually had feathers?
Fuck off.
We cut to Jane watching somebody fall through the moon door.
Oh my God.
And she's like, awesome every time. I love it.
Never ceases to be fascinating, or not fascinating.
Rhaenyra is brought to her and she slaps the fucking shit out of her. What did I tell you? I told you to lay low, eat the berries. You can have some mutton if Sheep Stiller brings it to you. Other than that, that's it.
Fucking share.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you no goddamn mutton. That's fine.
She was spotted leaving her hiding place, flying around. And if it's revealed that Sheep Stiller still has a rider, Jane's going to be outed as a traitor and it's going to be bad news for her, right? She doesn't want to be cooked inside her castle up there.
She doesn't want to fall out the moon door either.
And Rhaenyra is like, look, all of my life I've wanted a dragon, and now I have one, but I have lost everything else. I just wanted to talk to my sister. Whatever, I have a slight bit of empathy for you for whatever reason. The next time you try me will be the last.
She actually is telling her some smoking hot truths, and it sucks, but she's not wrong.
Yeah. I still feel so bad for Rhaenyra.
Jane's,
No, of
Jane's
course,
tough,
but
She is. She's a
but
tough
she's
cookie.
not wrong.
yeah, she's not.
Jane's an awesome character.
Yeah, I
in
love
the book, and I really wish they would do a little bit more with her, but I'm glad she's in the story at all. And actually, you know, I was looking up the actress because, you know, I just wanted to know what her name was. Amanda Collin is her name. I totally didn't put together that she's the main character in Raised by Wolves.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember that show on
Yeah.
HBO? She was like the
I didn't finish
the
it.
robot that
Yeah.
like would scream and blow people up with her voice.
Yeah.
It's dope as fuck.
Which she still kind of does that.
She does. I mean, they cast her perfectly
She
because
has-
of that.
She has a commanding presence.
And that drip. Oh my God, her costuming is so awesome.
Yeah, the Aaron drip lasted through the ages. They found a color scheme and they stuck with it.
Oh yeah.
Alan tells Bela to find a bed. You must be sleep. I thought this was very clumsily done.
I 100% agree.
Out of nowhere.
Yes.
They're like,
Can I go ahead?
No, go ahead. I was just going to keep going.
Oh no, okay, no, please go ahead. I like that. No,
I can just do it in the background while you talk.
I don't think it's good. I don't think it's I don't think it's that rush because she lost her promise partner.
Jace.
Were they ever in love? I don't know, but they loved each other, it seems. And they had trust there and everything. So she
Well,
was
they were
going,
family.
Yeah, she was going to be right. She was going to be a queen. She lost that. She's really fucked over now. Like she doesn't have anybody to turn to. Rhaenyra is ready to kill her. she doesn't have anybody to turn to. And like, she's young. She just wants a little kindness, a little empathy. And he is like, wow, this is a person also looking for a little kindness and empathy. And like, yeah, is it fast? Definitely. But they're young and confused and devastated. So who amongst us hasn't, when they were young and confused and devastated, done something like that? Like kiss somebody that you didn't know that long?
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you could even make just this scene longer and give me something else to lead up to it. What they could have done is that long scene they had where she talks to Adam, which I thought they scared me a little bit because I was like, oh, they're putting her and Adam on screen together a lot. Are they going to do something different here? They could have had her be like, so what's up with the bald one? You know what I mean? Like something like to indicate that she had a curiosity or attraction there, which would have been weird, I guess, because she's still mourning Jace. I don't know. I just think it.
Yeah.
This is
She's
the
also
first
sleep
time
deprived.
they really interact.
Yeah, I think
No,
that
well, they talked to each other on the beach when they were looking for Corlys.
Yeah, this is the second time they've ever interacted, really.
Yeah,
but
second time.
that time they're just like, Corlys, am I right? He's probably fine.
Oh, you have issues with my grandpa too?
Wait, is this the third time? Because the other time, or is this the same scene where she says, "Oh, you can't ask me. I got my own problems."
Yeah, that he comes to her to say,
Same scene. Yeah.
to speak to Corlys.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't help you, dude. I got so much shit
Corlys
going
told me to tell Rhaenyra that
right.
Tywin Lannister is somewhere out
Jesus
in the
Christ.
Crownlands.
But yeah, he tells her to go to bed because like, hey, you're probably sleepy. And she goes, you're very dutiful. Does anybody ever think about you? And he's like, no. Which is like, that's fair, right? But
Yeah.
because she's super hot.
Yeah, I think this was rushed because this is literally the only the second time they've really had a dialogue scene between one another.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they could have had this scene not ended the way it ended with them like making out and then in a third scene later on in the season, then you could have it there. I just think this is a little too soon. And
I
for
would
me,
bet you a
to your
lot of
point-
money there's another scene between those two that's been cut somewhere in the last 3 episodes.
Yeah.
You
I
guys are
feel
so
it.
demure.
And I also feel like what's going to add to the confusion, what you brought up, she had that scene with Adam in the previous episode. Now, I took that scene as Adam being very brotherly. And
I took it as brotherly, too.
They had more of a sibling interaction
Yes.
where he's like, girl, come on. It's like, that's how I read it. But I can see where a lot of people read that as like, wait, is she interested in both of them? And so it's going to confuse audiences.
I again, I haven't read the books, but when I saw it, I thought they had chemistry like whatever the first interaction was. I was like, oh, okay, all right. But I thought they were trying to introduce a little chemistry there. And do you guys think that these two actors have chemistry on scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love Alan.
Yeah.
Alan's
it's just
one of my
that the
favorites.
story is rushed. Okay.
I think that what they're doing with Alan is wonderful. And I love to see him.
I mean, people are like
to relax
trying
a
to
little
marry
bit.
off their like 8-year-old daughters. You know what I mean? Like this is not.
You have any games on your phone?
Oh, God.
For me, it wasn't that rushed because I thought I saw chemistry before, so it didn't bother me as much.
Well, that's good.
And again, I think there is sometimes an advantage to not having read the book
Yeah, because it saves you a lot of time
and frustration.
reading.
Reading is hard.
Gwayne reports to Ormond, and Gwayne's like, "What? You mean to fight on? With what?
This is badness.
Daeron, am I mad? Am I crazy? Oh no, for sure not."
Mm-hmm.
Rhaenyra won't even burn her own subjects if she's a woman.
She's so squeamish.
We don't have to worry about that. Is that a stinky?
That was a Godzilla moment. Flipped a table.
And then he
Your
tells
uncle
Daeron
lacks
to
imagination as well as courage.
tells Daeron to make sure Sir Gwayne washes his balls. And he makes a lot of gay jokes. Is that what's going on here?
Okay, we were talking
Homophobic?
about that. Yeah, I think so.
He thinks that Gwayne is a homosexual, and he laughs about that.
Yeah, because Gwayne is like, I've traveled a long way, done a lot of battles. It's been rough. I've seen a lot of my brothers fall. And he's like, oh, I'm sure you took much solace in the arms of your brothers.
Yeah.
And then later on, when Darren's taking him away, he's like, and Darren, remember, back to the wall and don't drop the soap.
Exactly. That's the vibe.
The first time I saw it, I was reading Back to the Wall because I was thinking, like, keep yourself safe because that guy's a traitor and he just ran off. But yeah, when we watch it again, it's very clear he's being a homophobe.
Mm-hmm. He's just a frat boy 80s villain. Ormond is basically Cobra Kai.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Yeah. That's what's really going on here. And Daeron, like, I love how as soon as he even laughs at the gay joke and stuff, but then as soon as they're alone, he's like, I'm sorry, dude. You know he'll beat the shit out of me.
I don't know what he makes me. I hate hanging out with him.
I kill people. I'm homophobic. I hate myself around him.
I'm starting to like the potpourri.
You left me alone with him. You know what he is. And he's like, nah, you're going to be fine now. You're going to be like king and stuff. I'm not going to be king. We both know that. He would thrust me forward and devour me from within. Okay, I'm glad he didn't hear that because he would make a gay joke.
How old is he supposed to be?
Daeron the Daring is like 16.
Oh, okay. He's older than I thought then. So why is his lame ass being like, if you go, who's going to protect me? Protect yourself, bitch.
Well, he's a scary guy.
Well,
He is scary, yes. And
Ormond
I
does
mean,
control
like
everyone.
I
around
understand.
him.
And he has been manipulated. I don't mean it that way. I'm just like, as a 16-year-old, even with Ormond training him, he should not be thinking, I need someone to protect me.
All of this is new. In the book, Daeron gets the name Daeron the Daring from being a veteran of like 7 battles in the South on the way up to King's Landing. Ormond is just like a throwaway character, Lord of Old Town. You know, none of this is... And you could read the book in like 6 hours. It's not like a book.
Like the whole book. You can read The Dance of Dragons in an
I
hour.
think I just don't want to.
No, I get it. That's why you guys get along so well.
I think we can't read. I think that I would rather wait until the show is done and then read the book. Because I don't want the book to influence how I feel about the show.
I totally feel I feel that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Gwayne's like, no, I'm going to return to Old Town.
I've heard the history is dry.
And prepare to pick up the pieces.
Yeah,
So
because he thinks Ormond's whole plan is like folly. And he's like, my house is going to go extinct. I might as well go to Old Town and just try to salvage what I can after this whole thing goes down.
Have you seen my mother? Does she think about me often?
I mean, yeah, I told her you were awesome with the loot.
Literally everyone forgot about you.
They don't even know what you look like.
They don't.
They think you have white hair. It's weird.
The reason I asked how old he was is because he's like a foot taller than Gwayne. And he's like, but how, you're not going to protect me. I'm like,
He's a true high tower.
I didn't realize how short he was.
He's a short king.
But it makes sense
he
because
might not
I
be
watched.
short. Maybe Darren's just really tall.
Well, he's been saddled with Criston Cole for most of the time, so we've only gotten his height based off Criston Cole, which I found out he's not super tall either. Fabian Frankel?
No.
I watched
Was he 5'9"?
something like that.
Yeah.
But I watched the House the Dragons built, and they were talking about for the previous episode, and so the actor who plays Peter Piper is like 6'3", and so he like towers over Fabian. And so in the scene where he like slits his throat, they had to have Fabian standing on an apple box. And Fabian was like, this is the most demoralizing day I've ever had.
Yeah, and then steps down.
God.
Poor guy. We cut to Helaena. She's not been eating, and which is, you know, she's pregnant. She needs to eat. And she's like, look, we're good. Mysaria knew of our plan, but said nothing of Jaehaera. And it's revealed that Alicent lied.
You
essentially.
lied. You were like Papa.
You were like Papa. You know, you said Jaehaera was going to meet us there.
Friends don't lie.
And she's like, look, I'm doing this for you. I don't want you to be stuck here. Me or yourself. And Alicent, like, frustratingly said, does it matter? Yeah, it's like the reason she asks. Those two things are vastly different. One makes you a selfish, crazy bitch, and one makes you my mother. It matters so much.
What the fuck kind of answer was that?
But, you know, Alicent's just a utilitarian. That's all.
Yeah.
And Helena's like poking herself.
Howie.
Yeah.
That
She's
needle?
self-harming. And she was making a crazy-ass tapestry. What was that supposed to be? Was that like...
It's Aemond at Harrenhal.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it's the
that's his eye.
Yeah.
it's the Castle Harrenhal, and then there's like a red center, and Aemond is curled up in a fetal position.
Burning
similar-
without flame.
Similar to when he would like curl up with Sylvie at the houses.
I
House of
read that
Silk.
way wrong. I was like, is that supposed to be like the Night King?
That's how Alicent figures out that
it's an
Aemond is
eye.
at Harrenhal, is through Helena's cross stitch.
And it looks like he's in a womb.
Well, that's dumb. She already straight up told her that.
No, this is before
This
that.
is before that.
This is when Alicent figures it out.
No. I'm saying Helaena had already told Alicent.
Oh, yeah.
Aemond's at Harrenhal.
Yeah.
And
But
you're
this is
saying
what,
this like reminded
but
her
this
of
is
that.
like, oh, she fucking means
She
that.
wouldn't draw
Yeah.
it if she didn't for real
No,
believe
no,
that.
no,
Right.
no.
Yeah.
Because
I
sometimes
wish
she
had
dismisses
crayons.
her, you know?
And also,
Yeah.
Erica caught this. What did you catch about her cross stitch, Erica?
Oh, I don't think I caught.
It's a Windsor knot.
Oh, on the stitch, the dragon eggs are in the stitch.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
Helaena
did.
knows about the dragon
Yeah.
eggs that are
I was
in
like, I don't
Harrenhal,
know what
too.
you're talking about.
This is before we learned of the dragon eggs, right? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And I made a comment. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if she was really making that big tapestry from the opening? Because you don't need all the little details.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
If by the end we see it.
Because there's more scenes on that. It's a really long.
They're in a whole other room, and Alicent's just been like, oh, you know what? That kind of looks like the Battle of the Gullet. When did she cross stitch that?
She's been doing some good work here.
Wait, that looks like
She's already seen the show.
She has. So is Daemon.
You're right.
Daemon's like, I can't wait till we get to Game of Thrones. It's so good. I need every fucking chicken in this room. It's so funny. Like, you know he loves that part.
Oh, yeah.
I love the Hound. I would hang out with him.
Yes.
The City Watch could use some more the Hound.
The stable boy sees Aemond leaving, getting a horse, and Alys kills him. One eye.
No witnesses.
That's right.
No witnesses. Sorry, I can't do her accent. I'm sorry, I can't.
And I honestly was really grateful for this because it kind of bothered me from a plot perspective that if she just desires Harrenhal, then why wouldn't she just kill Aemond and tell Rhaenyra? But he says that in this, you know.
Yeah.
You could have just killed me, if you want this place so bad. I was like, oh, okay. We're on the same page.
She also sees how it works out for the women around here. You know what I'm saying?
There are many things I could have done to you. What does that mean?
That means she did some of them.
And he's like, so,
Crazy style.
yeah.
She did some of them. She could have done more.
So what do you want with me? What are you going to do? It's yours to learn if your spirit is willing.
My spirit is willing.
And she shows him she's got dragon eggs and she wants to
spirit is
start a new
willing?
dynasty, right?
How well do you know your history?
Not well.
That accent wasn't
I
very
don't
well.
even
I'm sorry.
know.
It was closer than the last
I don't even
one.
know who Calvin Coolidge is. And I feel like I should. At what point? 1800s? Maybe? I don't know.
No.
Steve may not be able to read, but he knows his presidents.
And she says that these eggs are from Rhaena, the original Rhaena, who wrote Dreamfire.
Dreamfire's eggs.
Yeah. And she's like, I will be the Lady of the Water, which is an underrated M. Night Shyamalan movie. And you, the Dragon Lord by my side. She wants to give him sons. And he's like, interesting. That means sex. Let's do it. Mommy.
Goth mommy vibes.
We cut to Rhaenyra holding court. She's taking more petitioners and stuff. And she's being very bad at this. She's not handling this part well.
Yes.
The mother house has no city watch protection. She kidnapped one of the little girls there. I will light a candle in the sept for her.
That was bad.
What?
Yeah.
Because the gold cloaks are no longer protecting them. The streets are undefended. And then the throne has cut her an ominous sign.
Oh no.
And she just leaves. All right, I'm out of here.
She looks at her dad.
Yeah. We had to look that up because she looks at a column, and we're
Oh,
like,
that was a statue of Viserys?
that's a statue
Yeah.
of Viserys.
I didn't know that either.
There are in all of season 1, 4 of the columns are of the 4 Targaryen kings up to that point.
It looks about
And
as like
then-
her as that one does of Eddard Stark in the crypt.
Yeah, but you can tell it's Viserys because he's holding his Lego set.
Oh, really?
It's
He's
really
got
cute.
like the centerpiece of the Lego set, that domed Valyrian building.
That's funny.
Like how I just love how like I'm sure the Aegon mural has like a sword and the Maegor has like I don't know like just has dick spray painted all over his face.
Jaehaerys, a book.
Yeah, but then like it's like let's give Viserys his he likes Legos. Give him his Lego
And
set.
family. He loved family dinners.
But it's like I know to your point you were saying that Daemon was right. Daemon was right to pay the gold cloaks, but that money went to feeding the citizens. I think it's one of those things where like I think she's fucked either way.
Yes.
Where if she had given the money to the gold cloaks, then the people would have
There's a whole different problem
rioted.
potentially.
She's fucked no matter what. Like she can't make it any way she decides. There's going to be consequences that aren't in her favor. So I think it's less Daemon was right and more like they can't win in this scenario, either or.
I'm going to make one argument for Daemon and say, and I'm anti-Daemon. I don't love Daemon. I don't. I've been known to say I hate him. But it made more sense to pay the gold cloaks because you fed the people once and they're hungry again. Like there couldn't have been enough money to sustain that. Like, and they're going to just keep coming back. Well, yeah, you fed me that one time, but like I still have problems and now you're dismissing me. So
so you're using the don't give a mouse a cookie defense?
Don't give him house a cookie. He's going to want to come and stay in your bed.
A couple extra months of loyalty from the police was probably more important.
I mean, right? Yeah.
I mean, there are more people in the city than police.
Because you have to, if you want to have a city, you have to have infrastructure. You just have to. And they went about some shit the wrong way, but you still do need protection.
If she'd have let Daemon cook Ormond, she could have just taken all the Hightower money and then they would have, you know?
That would have been
Now
great.
that one's like, why not cook
I was
Howard?
absolutely pro cook them bitches. Let's have a barbecue right now. Feed them dragons.
And I think it does, like the fact that Daemon is walking the city dressed as a gold cloak to him, it's not like
He's the only cop on duty.
He walks the walk though, is what they're, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like he's like, oh, I want to pay somebody to root them out, you know? Like, he's out there doing it his damn self and effectively, you know?
Yeah.
Just being his own bait.
I hope he made some arrests while he was out.
And I thought this scene was strange. I didn't love this. Like the guy who apparently is that, which makes it even more bizarre.
The John Cena
He's
guy.
That John Cena guy. We have no number. We are what are you talking about, bro? Who are you?
God, it's every one of these guys
Why are you
that has
so
a
passionate?
mission. Like, God.
You're being so corny.
Our number is unlimitless. We are everywhere in the shadows.
It's like, no, I have to get through my script. He's like a telemarketer. No, like,
Yeah.
yeah, he really did.
I have to get through my script though.
Damon's
Don't hang
like-
up yet.
This is what Ormond told us to say.
What do you mean?
No, I'm still going.
Like, why are you so loyal and passionate about this? It's weird. And then Ulf bumps into Daemon and he's like, oh, fuckhead, you know?
I'm glad he got that in.
The Rogue Prince.
Oh,
My guy, hello.
your prince instead of your grace, which is
He's
hilarious.
so bad.
Are you not commanded to stay in the keep?
I was.
Men deserve their simple pleasures. And then everyone sees Ulf get stomped. And they're all like, that's not cool. He's annoying, but he's all right.
Yeah, like you can't trust Ulf, but he brings up a good point. If you're gonna like make someone like go to war for you, you should be able to let him have some recreational time.
They could have
yes.
tried more people and said pass on Ulf also. They
think-
put him in that position knowing who he was.
I think this is great because it works so well. Because it's like, you do sympathize with Ulf because he's pretty hilarious and it's not a big deal to let the guy get a beer.
Yeah.
But it's also like, you can imagine how annoying a guy like this would be.
Yeah.
If you're
They
worried
hired
about
him.
like the peasants uprising and everybody's starving and dying and your 2 kids just got murdered and this guy walks in like, you know, my buddy Billy needs a pardon in a house. And, you know, you're like, get the fuck out of here, idiot.
What are you doing?
God, you suck.
Yeah. I
wanna
hate him.
I'm going to hit you. That's actually what I'm going to do.
hit
I want to
you.
feel slightly better after
Everyone
I
in
hit you.
town, look around. I want everyone to see this.
You know what I mean? Like, I see both sides. I really do.
Yeah.
Damon's a dick, but I could see why he'd be annoying.
He went too hard.
I think when he hits him and the
Yeah.
you know the people of King's Landing are like shocked and like, oh, this is a gold cloak police brutality. They all got out their phones and started filming it.
Yeah.
They do show, I think, the little girl from before scampering off away
The little bird.
to tell to
Ormond.
snitch some more on Ormond
Yeah.
or to Ormond.
Their cult or whatever that is.
Yeah.
And then Hugh is on guard. He is like waylays this merchant to take his disguise, beats the fuck out of him. And
I did like when he's entering the city, you can see the fake Baratheons in front of him entering the city as well. It's a nice little touch.
oh, I didn't even notice that. There's this little bit where Ormond is talking to Gwayne and Daeron, and he's got his little crew in there. And, never trust a common man risen to power. And I love when they bring up Otto Ormond.
Oh, that guy.
He has no respect for Otto whatsoever.
Which is nuts because Otto,
that's Gwayne's dad.
Yeah, that's Gwayne's dad. And so and it cuts to Gwayne like, fucking dick. But also say what you will about Otto. He's a son of a bitch. But he played the game better than most.
Yeah.
And the whole reason that the Greens even have some little bit of...
Are directly related to him.
The gullet happened because of him. And
Alicent had heirs because of him.
Yeah, he was like a G. Like Ormond wishes
jealous.
he was as smart as Otto and as brave as Gwayne.
He's just jealous because he could smell stinkies and not puke.
Yeah.
And what a time to have this ailment, by the way, because everything's probably stinky.
I know, right?
But this is when he learns that the Baratheon sent an envoy to treat with him. And as the audience, you're like, oh, is he playing both sides? And I didn't even recognize that it was different people. I'm dumb. But also, they weren't, super important characters.
They are different people, but one of them specifically, if you pay attention, is one of Rhaenyra's Queensguard.
Oh, really? Well, they keep showing random Queensguard, too.
Not the tall,
Strapping,
handsome Sir Redford, I think is the name that we call it, but in the scene when she walks up with the
only other one we saw?
The only other
Yeah.
one is in outfits, yeah.
Interesting. They're very stinky envoys, which is supposed to offset them, and it's Sir Arian.
I love how Ormond is so offset by the stinkiness. They give him the
ringing in the ear.
World War II bomb exploded.
Oh my God.
Ringing of the ear. He's like, him smelling bad smells is like Tom Hanks showing up on Normandy in Saving Private Ryan.
And Ormond is completely taken by this because he's like, oh, Sir Arian Baratheon, what's up, dude?
He's
if
not
we might
smart.
see the king in person,
Yeah.
he's right there.
He's right there.
Idiot.
And Gwayne, LOL, sniffs out the assassins and immediately slits that guy's throat. And at first, Ormond's like, oi!
Yeah, he tells John Roxon to kill him. He's
Yeah.
like, John, stop him. And Daeron stops John Roxon from killing Gwayne.
Yeah. And Gwayne takes him out. He's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Saves
And I love how he's
Daeron's
calling
life,
bull.
saves Ormond's life.
He's such a badass. Like, as he's fighting and defending everyone, he's like, it's a trap set by Rhaenyra. These men are not Harry and Baratheon.
Hopefully they don't have leeches.
Oh, I hate those.
He
Do I get a
learned-
feather bed now?
He learned something from Crispy Cole, like giving speeches while you're fighting and shit.
He's got a handkerchief with Cole's initials on it.
He's getting that tattooed later.
My guy.
Now that Cole's dead, is Gwayne the greatest fighter in Westeros?
Aww. Aww.
Aemond Baratheon has light of chestnut hair, a foot taller and more comely.
And then,
Second best fighter, but first in our hearts.
and then Ormond just vomits.
God.
Into his own cup.
Blech.
Something about him vomiting into a chalice is more visceral. I don't know.
Hilarious.
Daeron, drink it.
You know, I have been wondering. You had a great point. Like, what a terrible time to have that affliction where you you don't like smelly smells, stinky smells.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, how
This
has
is
he been like
pre-deodorant.
fighting all these battles so far? Apparently, he hasn't been fighting any.
Well, yeah, we don't know. In the show version, he doesn't do much.
Yeah. Yeah, Book Ormond has Book Ormond. Book Ormond.
Ormond. He's fought many battles.
Book Ormond has fought many battles up to this point, but I don't know if Show Ormond has.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Hugh finds his wife Kat. She freezes. I thought you were dead. He just disappeared months ago, right? Mm-hmm. And now her brother's dead too. He's like, I claimed a dragon. What? I don't care.
Yeah, I felt so bad
That's
for her.
what you've been doing? That's so much worse.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've been flying around. Here.
Yeah, I've been on the hill for the last week.
Why? What happened to Gary?
Yeah, his brother-in-law.
Bring that dude out here.
Why'd you leave? I looked for you.
God.
I needed you here on the ground. It's a great scene.
Oh,
and I
God.
love the turn for him where he's like,
that.
I didn't do great stuff.
Yeah,
I
and
thought I was crushing it.
that scene gets really scary. It's
We're eventually
super
going to get a
sad.
house on Vicinius Hill.
It's gonna be dope. Beachside property.
I mean, we don't have it yet,
but I got a pinky promise from the queen herself.
but I've been on Zillow and I've seen I flagged multiple listings that might work.
You won't believe this. Full bath. One full bath. But this scene gets really tragic because she's like, you know how long the road from King's Landing to here is, you know what can happen to a woman on that road. And he's like, something happened. She's like, a lot of things. And it's like, ooh, what does that mean? That's horrifying. That's awful.
See, I took that to mean I lost my daughter and I lost my brother-in-law. I was almost raped by this guard. Not that she was waylaid on the road many times, but like it could have.
It could.
You know what I mean?
And
Like
that's, the implication is.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when he's like, no, we're going, and she starts fighting him, and like the guards, I was honestly so terrified for her. Like, this situation is going real south real fast.
Like they was going to hurt her?
I wasn't scared for her.
Not so much that maybe he would like cause something that would bring guards down on them, and then she would get hurt through that. Yeah.
I was just more tense because I was thinking he would be discovered and then he's going to have an escape. And I don't want to have to waste my time caring that much about him.
He like shoves Cat at the guards, like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Pocket sand.
I'll be back for you.
I'll find somebody who's impressed by a dragon.
Yeah, right? Have you met Ulf?
Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
They should be together. Ulf and he should be together.
Then we cut back to Ormond. He's having his room cleaned from all the vomit and blood, and he compliments Gwayne. He's like, yeah, actually, you did a pretty good job. You can go back to Old Town. How about that? I reward you. And he's like, so, all right, well, what's your plan here? I don't have one. I don't want anyone to find out.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah, because Gwayne realizes there has to be a grander plan, because he says, like, you'd sacrifice many lives to feed your own ego, but you would never sacrifice your own. So what is this whole thing all about? Because you would never do this if it was a lost cause.
And then he looks at the camera and goes, tune in next time to find out. Alicent tells Rhaenyra that Helena's mind is precarious. She cannot be confined. And she does, if you let her out, I'll tell you where Aemond is. I've searched Harrenhal a bunch. Vagar's not there. I did not say I know where Vagar is.
I love that stank.
Yeah, it's good. There are times, I love how she just accepts this. There are times when Helaena sees things. She dreams. She's a dreamer. And I'm not being coy. Like I was touched by the shorthand here, and it just was cool, you know, because Rhaenyra has always had a fascination with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks to Viserys'
prophecy,
love. Yeah.
Viserys said he had dreams at one point, and I love that. Like, Alicent thinks she's about to say, like, this is the craziest sounding thing ever, but like to Rhaenyra, it's like, no, that makes the most sense.
And then Rhaenyra goes on this journey in her mind, like, well, I can't just send an army up there; he'll just run again, go to ground, and disappear. But if I send one sword with someone he trusts, and she's like, I'll watch Helaena, you go kill your son, which is, I'll be honest, ridiculous. This is a ridiculous plot point.
It is pretty ridiculous.
They did set it up with the whole, like, you know, Alicent's like, hey, you're going to do things that you would never do before, you know, once you're a ruler. Did I not warn you that you would come to this? But it's ridiculous. We'll see. We'll see what they do with it. It's not just because it's a departure. It's just
on paper,
ridiculous.
It's like, hey, go kill your own kid.
Why is it silly, though? What is the silliest part about it, though? The only reason I'm asking is because I had
because
a note.
Alicent has never held a knife other than that argument in season one.
But is
where
she going to knife him? Or why couldn't she just poison him?
What? I mean, I guess.
It'd be just as easy for
She's
her to
never
be.
killed anyone. It's not an easy thing, and that's your son.
Yeah, she could just poison him, though.
And there's no. She already gave up her granddaughter and has lied straight to Helena's face. So what is the impetus? She's just freeing Alicent.
That's what I was going to say.
What is the way for Rhaenyra to know she's going to do this?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. My biggest thing is, like, you basically just sent the person who's been saying, I want to leave this place away.
Yeah.
So she has no obligation to come back. And it's not like one person, I mean, sure, that sword that she sends could kill her, but...
Yeah, and she sends Alicent with...
And Alicent doesn't seem to care if Helaena gets out, as long as she does, according to what she said previously.
Right.
So.
But she sends Alicent with guards and, like, other knights. So, like, what's the difference between just sending those guards? You know what I mean? Like, to her point, like, oh, if he sees a bunch of people, he'll run. She's sending Alicent with a bunch of people.
Well, he's going to trust her to get
to know
close.
Aemond is to know that he has mommy issues.
But he's got Alys, so I assume this is going to be a weird... She's here to kill you.
Yeah.
Which mommy?
Yeah.
Oops, 2 moms.
What about mommy Sylvie?
I know what it is. It's, at this point in the story, Alicent and other characters that they've changed things with don't really do much, and they're huge actors that, so they want them to do stuff.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
We can't just we've already had her sitting in this
closet for the whole season.
Multiple seasons, and like we're milked out of that.
Yeah.
And Olivia Cook signed the contract, and
Well, goddamn, we're going to use her.
we found out something she can do. And maybe it'll be thematically awesome by the time it gets there. Who knows? We cut to Helaena doesn't want to be there alone, though. And this was like, I think Fia Saban is really incredible. And she's, why am I here? Was there no other lord that offered for my hand? It was my father's wish, of course, fucking Otto, right?
I did not begrudge him.
She's like, look, let me do this. Let me kill your brother. And then we'll get back and we'll hang out. And so Helaena starts to eat.
This cracked me up because she's like, please, Helaena, you have to eat, please, please. And then they have this whole dialogue, and she finally gets Helaena to take a sip of the soup. And then Alys is like, well, my job's done here. And like,
Woo, you're going to keep eating. I can tell.
Yeah, I believe you. I'm just going to put this here. I'm not going to feed you the whole thing. That's weird.
And we get another scene where Rhaenyra is a bad mom and doesn't get to Joffrey until he's already asleep. Mm-hmm. She's too busy running the realm or whatever to be a good mother, I guess.
She's scared.
Mm-hmm. And then Alicent heads out. I'm going to go kill my son. I'll be right back.
BRB.
Love you.
I'll bring his eye.
Orwell has word of a rider from Tumbleton. And there's a note that says, kick this dog and it will bite your hand.
Yeah, it's on one of the vests, the Baratheon vests.
What does that even mean?
Oh, I was like, hand, Corliss, bite your hand.
Yeah, I guess.
No, but it took me a second to get there. If you kick this dog, it'll bite your hand. Like,
is that all it is?
Kicking
it's a hand
Ormond.
joke?
If you try to kick Ormond, he's going to take your hand. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it works. He's going to take
Just
your
an
hand,
old-
but also
just
he's
an
going to bite
idiom.
back. He's going to strike back at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arr. I bet he's into that stuff. He's in the bedroom like, arr.
Arr.
That's it.
Rawr.
Is that an idiom? Is that a known idiom? Kick this dog and it'll bite your hand?
Yeah, well.
Bite the hand that feeds.
Yeah, kind of thing. Or kick dogs holler. Was that what it is?
That's one. Yeah. That is one.
I wish it had
I've
said
heard that one plenty of times.
kick dogs, holler.
Kick dogs to me holler.
And Rhaenyra would be like, I ain't no holler back girl.
I don't know. They say all kinds of
I
stuff.
fucking know. I kick dogs all the time. Some of them yelp, some holler.
Some of them do. Sometimes set them on
I
fire.
know, dog. Shit.
Cats
do too.
Sheepdogs mostly I eat.
I eat sheep all the time. It's great.
But
I've never actually kicked
Thank
a dog.
you. Corliss, he's giving his, like, you guys are sharks because I'm ocean-themed house, and that's what I would do.
Yeah.
But your blades are needed in the city.
Sharks, I've got a great idea to send to you. You go back to the city. Me,
I love how
too.
kind of corny this is because it's like they want this like epic. He's been gone for years. He's only been gone like a week.
I know.
And it like the camera kind of swings over to him and zooms in. And I have been too long away. Daddy's coming home. And I just like they wanted me to like feel something I don't feel like they deserve for me to feel.
It's been 2 to 3 episodes since I was in King's Landing.
And then Bowl Cut John shows up out of nowhere. How did he know where Corliss was? How did he get here so fast? None of us know.
The same spies that told Corliss about Thailand being the Riverlands told John Roxton about Corliss.
Bold John shows up, snatches Corliss. That's the end of the episode.
Of course, like, hey, who are you guys? No, seriously, who the fuck are you guys?
What are you doing?
Wait, what are you doing? Hey, don't come near me.
Are you a pirate? I fucking hate pirates.
Oh, you're not? Oh, then we're cool.
Yeah, we're cool. I
What's
hate
that
your
bowl
haircut.
cut about?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but hey, if you want to be a nerd. And that's the end of the episode, which brings us to our Valyrian Steels, our top 3 favorite moments of this episode, which we'll get to after a brief break to hear from one of our sponsors.
July is here and Streaming Things is in full summer mode, and honestly, the only thing hotter than the weather right now is this community. Hello. A massive thank you to every patron supporting the show this month. It all adds up and it all matters, and we all love you for it. But we have got a very special moment right now for a very special group of people. These are our super patrons, the folks who go all in to the tune of $25 or more a month. Summer blockbuster energy. That is what these people have. And can I reiterate, just so hot. This community. So a special thank you to Big Train Jr., Kyle, Cami Shu, Hold On BRB, Erica Lee Barclay, Dr. Rock Art, Brianna Williams, Darcy Way, Tara, Sun-Loving Mortal, Xander Barbarian, Daniel Pack, Rebellious Angel, Narvel Toughnuts, Tulun, Albus Stinkpot, The Letter D, Maddlestat, Susie Callahan, Anthony Corona, Jim E, Lady Trashley, Milady, Sean Myers, Just Liz Calabria, Brett X, E Scramo, Little Tickler, Svento7, Jay Scramo, Bluff Pum, AK Ashley Ray, Jay Rich, Upside Down Canuck, Josh Stitch, Jer, Kaylee Sampson, Hap to the Fair. I'm never gonna get that. It's so hard for me to say. Rabbit Dog in a Barbie Car, El Bander, Charlie Friday, Alexis Adler, Joe True, Emmy, Haley B, Joe Velez, Trisha Bueller, Suzanne Rode, Jadinklage Morgoon, Kalisha Reeves, Paula Garcia, Aaron Armstrong, VT Hootie, Jeanette Murphy, Casey McCain, and of course, Enza. Thank you all so much. You are absolute gems, and we are so lucky to have you in our corner. But all right, that's enough gushing. Let's get back to the episode.
And we're back. Our 3 favorite moments. Number 3, Erica, what are you going with?
All right, this is probably gonna make you guys so mad. But my number 3 moment, because it's the lowest that I could give it, is Criston Cole eulogy cut short. It was my favorite thing. I laughed out loud. I clapped. Sorry to interrupt your melodrama, dear, but we're having a war here.
Sorry, babe.
You can keep your hanky.
Your delusions of grandeur have abruptly ended. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. And it was shocking because I knew something must happen because he's just sitting there talking and like, what are we doing? Like, shut up. But I didn't know it was going to be that. And it was so badass. And I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
We already talked about it before, but I really did love how they just totally stripped it from any pomp, any circumstance. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Don't care. Don't care. Loved it.
Love it.
What about you, Steve?
My number 3 is Aegon saying to Essos then. Like, I thought it was funny, just Tywin Lannister just getting the raw end of the deal. Like, even though, like, because he had that big, like, Tywin's back, everybody. I'm here to change it. Dig a hole.
He's like, I shouldn't have showed my face. God damn it.
And it just shows, I think, huge character growth for Aegon just by like asking Tywin, like, what do you think we should do? Or do you think I'm a good man? And he literally can't be honest with him. He's so like, oh, it's the king. I don't want to say anything wrong. And so he decides, you know what? All right, we're going to do Larys' plan because he actually has the stones to tell me to my face what I'm doing wrong. And I will seek that counsel. I think that's a huge swing for his character, and it was also a funny scene. Like, you can dig the hole yourself, Larys, if you want. And he's like, no. It was really funny. What about you, Kit?
My number 3 is also the Butcher's Ball. I talked a lot of shit, I feel like, in retrospect, about 2 scenes that are both on my like short list, top 5, and that's Alan and Bela together, and the Butcher's Ball are both on my favorite moments list. And there's only 5 moments here, but yes, my number 3 is the Butcher's Ball. I love when Black Alley pops up. I love when Ride of the Ruin pops up. I just wish it was more.
I wish it was more too.
Like that version of the show would be my favorite. You know what I mean? I'm much more interested in that side of the fence, you know, when it comes to the Blackwoods and Cregan Stark and Ride of the Ruin, like all that stuff's my favorite shit.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, it's still really fun to see him take those arrows, finally.
That last one in the face, God.
And it was a cool action scene. He's good with a Morning Star.
Mm-hmm.
He did. I mean, I thought that was great. It was a good battle scene. It was short, but it was
Love
good.
it. Number 3. Your number 2, Erica.
My number 2, I'm sorry that I'm so readable and everyone's going to know that it's Alan standing up to Corlys. How many years did it take for you to do the same? Oh, God. Alan has just shown so much growth, and like he's valuing himself finally enough to stand up to this man who has status and reputation and literal authority over him. And it was just a really wonderful moment to see him feel empowered enough to hold a mirror up to Corlys. And he's been giving like really good advice, and I love seeing him be recognized for his like even, calm, rational demeanor, and especially in the face of his hot-headed dad. That scene was great, and I loved how calm and patient he was. Have you like he was saying, are you still angry? Are you really still mad? Like, you've been fighting. I thought it would be out of your system by now. So good. I love Alan. I love Alan.
Love him.
Steve?
My number 2 is The Butcher's Ball, Crispy Cole's demise. We talked about it a bunch. It's just, I think it was filmed well. There are things that I think could be changed to make it better, but it was still, like, for me, like, completely landed in a way that I wanted. And I love how unceremonious it is, and how even by the end of this episode, the audience will have forgotten by Criston Cole's death. I think is so perfect for that character. But Kit, what about you?
My number 2 is the same as Erica's again. It's Alan talking back to Corlys. Incredible moment, so satisfying. And I think the internet really needed that, because that was a big...
Yeah.
That whole, when he screamed at Rhaenyra thing was like a huge hot point.
Yeah.
As far as the fandom arguing about, different things and which side they were on, when the whole point was really both sides.
They're
You know what I
both
mean?
right and they're both wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was still so satisfying to see this. And I love Alan's one of my favorite characters. He's so cool. I wish I was Alan.
He's just speaking the rational stuff to everybody. Like, I love that. Like,
Great bald representation.
Yeah. So good.
And he chose to be bald.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Erica, your number 1?
So my number 1 moment is really small, but it is Rhaenyra's clap back at Alicent. My judgment does not require your acceptance. Like,
That's a good line.
Yes, girl. Please learn this, though, in all aspects of your reign. I'm going to
accept
need
that.
you. Yeah, boundaries are healthy. Boundaries are important. Like, learn this in all aspects of your reign and stop letting people push you around. Stop accepting the bad behavior from people and start doing something about it. Like, I wish she could just take that statement that she said to her in her moment of anger and being pissed and just apply it to everything else. She really needs to.
If Alicent really wanted to be petty, she should have said, I accept that. To that.
Oh, that would have been killer. She would have maybe murdered her at that time.
I accept that as well. So, I'm allowing you to feel that way.
What a bitch. Hater.
If it makes you feel better.
Then she'd be like, well, your dad's dead. And you
So
know
is
what?
yours.
I swung twice.
I fucked your dad, so.
Your dad's really into bees.
Oh my God.
I think it's real cute that your dad's into bees.
Do you want to fuck my dad? What's your number 1, Steve?
My number 1 is Gwayne saving the day. I am finding myself loving all of the Ormond Daeron scenes, and now that they've thrown Gwayne in there, and just suddenly that character's like one of my favorite characters this season out of nowhere. Is so exciting. And I just love the parallel between, like, we've talked a lot about how Ormond is such a hypocrite, like, oh, women are squeamish, and then he vomits later on, or like the way he's like chastising Gwayne for being this coward, when really Gwayne, even though Gwayne has like his rich boy wants, like he just wants a feathered bed from time to time, he's still able to like rough it and like fight in battles. Like, he's proven himself far more capable on the battlefield, maybe not tactically, but like definitely when it comes to fighting than Ormond. But Ormond just looks down on him. And so the fact that the Chekhov Stinky Boys comes up, and the way they film that with Ormond just not being able to read the danger because he's just so taken aback by the smell, allowing Gwayne to step up and save the day, I think is really great. And it's like a major shift for that character and Team Ormond. Like, where they go forward, I think is changed in a vastly different way. And it's all because it's brought this one character into the fold, and it made things far more interesting. And that's my number 1 favorite moment.
That's mine as well. It was just so surprising.
Love it.
Like, Gwayne's doesn't even go here.
I know.
So
Gwayne is already so dead in the books by this point.
Everything he does is so like, okay, that I didn't expect him to triple down with this. And it was really satisfying and cool and thrilling, because obviously I didn't know what the hell was going on. And it's great. It's great TV.
And I love how he was like, yeah, that's not the guy. He's way hotter and taller. Make
Everybody
fun of
knows
me
Arian
for being,
Baratheon.
And he's got a hog, and he like pulls that guy.
You're being homophobic,
This
but
isn't even his belt.
it's my eye that caught that wasn't the right man.
I could tell by his dick print from the
Yeah.
castle window that wasn't him. You fool. It's time for Dragon Eggs. Book references, lore, tits and bits, things we want to expand upon. Erica, do you have anything?
I don't know if this is dragon eggs or it fits better in Westerospection, so you can stop me. It's about the literal dragon eggs. I it's more of a question, really. Alys Rivers, her hand was bleeding when she touched that dragon egg. And you could see a smear of blood on the egg from where her hand touched it. And I'm just wondering if that has anything to do with like her maybe trying to influence the egg. And if she thinks that Aemond can hatch it, if she'll have influence over that egg, if she bled onto it, like is this dark magic? I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense to the book or it's just new for the show, but I was just curious about that and wanted to see if you guys had any thoughts. And it's fine. Like I said, if this is Westerospection, we can talk about it there.
No, I mean, this isn't really in the book too much.
But like blood magic is always something that like people have speculated that the original Valyrians would use blood magic to help them cast spells, possibly created the dragons through some sort of blood magic. And so that's probably, I took it as like a nod to that, but also like she's performing her
tricky.
own sort of spells or own sort of magic. To what end, we don't know yet.
Yeah, I did wonder because she even made reference to Aemond saying like, I've tried to learn the ways of dragons and I can't. So she needs him if she wants to, whatever her pretty little plan is. I know we're not supposed to love her, but I do.
No, she's great.
Oh, I think we're supposed to love her.
I think she needs him though. She has a subplot in mind. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if she's also seen the Tree if she's seen the prophecy. And then Steve and I were talking about that too. Like, has she seen the full prophecy? I assume that she had because she showed it to Daemon.
See, that's the thing. I don't think she showed Daemon. I think Daemon just saw what he saw, and she just wanted him to see something, but she didn't.
But she knew something was up. Okay, so you think that she doesn't know the full vision?
That's how I take it.
Okay.
Kit, how do you take that?
I don't take it either way. I don't think about now.
He puts it back. He puts it
It's
back.
hard to see. She does seem to be kind of not omniscient, but close to it, in a way that, but obviously not, because she was still bummed. She was butthurt when Daemon said no about giving her Harrenhal.
Yeah.
She pivoted. Mm-hmm. She was ready to put her designs to be a dragon queen aside to just be Lord of Harrenhal.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let her have that. So she obviously doesn't see everything coming. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And I don't like the idea that, and this is a show invention, that like the whole prophecy is basically a show invention.
Yeah,
connecting it to the other TV show Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. The idea that Targaryens are meant to stand up to the others, the Night King, as they call it in the show, silly to me, right? Because Azor Ahai is what the actual like prophesied warrior has nothing to do with Targaryens. Mm-hmm. And the idea that Targaryens are like special really lends credence to Daemon's deifying of himself and fascism and stuff, right? Like, no, I seriously do. We are important. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when it's really not that way, they're just conquerors.
So do you think that there's a real story that Viserys was talking about and that Daemon's seen something entirely different? Because she influenced it?
What I'm saying is in the books,
it's just a total invention.
That doesn't exist at all.
Oh,
like
okay.
Viserys having this prophecy, even the idea that it's kind of like a fan theory maybe, but it's not text that Aegon had any designs about any of this. Like the implication in the show is that they came over here and they conquered because they know what's coming, and that's not true in the books at all. They came over here and conquered because they're assholes and they lost their own homeland from doing asshole stuff. And the only reason they're alive is because there was a dreamer that foresaw that Valyria would be doomed, so they rolled out early. But yeah, like none of them know anything about the others or the Night King, or I forget what they call them in the show. They don't ever say others, do they?
No, the White Walkers.
The actual people that can make the zombies are called the others with a capital O in the books. Nobody knows about them except for like Melisandre and
Nicole Kidman.
Unlucky people in the north that know about them for 5 minutes before they die.
Yeah.
Well, Craster knows about them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and like Azor Ahai is supposed to be the prince who was promised, is supposed to be the vanquisher of this evil. And some people theorize that word Azor Ahai is gender neutral and it could mean Daenerys or it could mean Jon, which is a boring answer, I think. But still cool because Jon's cool. Okay. But yeah, like the Targaryens themselves aren't like, until this show, meant to stand up to that evil or anything.
Oh,
you know?
interesting.
But to your blood magic point, I've always interpreted when I read the books that the reason Daenerys is able to hatch the eggs is because of the blood magic of Mirri Maz Duur. That's going on at the exact same time that all that happens. That's how I always interpreted it.
Isn't the comet going around at that point too?
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coalescing into the perfect moment to bring a dragon back.
She does the blood magic and does technically kind of half resurrect Drogo or whatever, but it's through that. I don't know. That was my interpretation.
Interesting. So the show just basically added another layer and said propaganda is dangerous.
Well, I like what the show did, but really I can see through it too. And all they're trying to do is 80% of their audience doesn't read the books and they're only through into the show is watching Game of Thrones. And so they need to connect it to Game of Thrones in order to bring that audience in.
I see.
So that's what they did. And it's not an offensive thing. It's kind of a cool change.
Yeah, I think it's a cool idea.
But
It's
that's
fun.
why the show opens with, 172 years before Daenerys Targaryen.
Right.
Because like, everybody knows her.
Right.
That's what's going on here. Even though she actually doesn't like matter at all to this. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's good. That's a good point though. The blood magic.
I didn't even catch her rubbing bloodies on there.
Yeah.
Did the egg bite her?
These eggs.
Get off of me,
I will
witch.
say those eggs bad though.
Steve, what do you got?
I only have literally one dragon egg.
Okay.
And I think we have the same one. Rhaenyra Targaryen is brought up.
Okay.
When Alys is saying like, "Do you know your histories?" I'm losing it. I just got to do Scrooge
was
McDuck.
good.
I think when I do.
It was good. I liked
do
it.
her. Yeah, she tells a story about how Rhaenyra Targaryen stayed for a time at Harrenhal, and that's how there are a clutch of dragon eggs there laid by Dreamfire.
Which is now Helena's dragon.
Yes, and we have not seen Helaena, or we have not really had a good glimpse of Dreamfire,
No.
I think, so far. The show, which I hope they rectify that soon, because I would love to see that dragon. It sounds like it would be really beautiful and cool looking. But yeah, Rhaenyra Targaryen is a fascinating figure in Westerosi history, a very long and storied. It's like she's one of the most like
My favorite
documented Targaryens in history, and her story is quite tragic. Like she begins as this like really bright, fun, lively character, but then throughout most of her life just keeps getting hit with devastating accidents, betrayals, tragedies, until finally at the end of her life, she's just roaming around Harrenhal and people think she's a witch because she's just a spooky lady who rides her dragon every day, who lives in one of the towers of Harrenhal.
Sounds like a great life.
And she knows Alyssa Farman, which is another like cool part of the story.
A lot of people speculated that Alyssa Farman's the reason that Dany gets her eggs in Essos. Like Alyssa Farman
She stole
those
eggs.
eggs, and
She's like a pirate thief
A thief and a liar.
and a lesbian.
Oh, hell yeah.
Actually meant to say that this time.
But yeah, Rhaenyra's she's the eldest grandchild. Eldest grandchild of Aegon the Conqueror.
Yes. And Aenys' eldest daughter.
Yeah, so his son Aenys he and his wife gave birth to.
And it's kind of a Rhaenyra
Rhaenyra.
situation, right? Because she was actually the heir. And then Maegor, her uncle, usurped her. And
Yeah.
became Maegor the Cruel.
And her brother husband,
Yeah.
also
Brother
named
husband.
Aegon.
Cousin husband.
Also Aegon. You know.
Their marriage was actually a huge split with the church because the church was like, you can't do incest. We allowed it for Aegon and his sister wives because they were kind of a package deal, but we're not going to allow it going forward. So it was a major rift between the church and them. And then when Maegor usurped them, he ended up killing Aegon, her husband, on the battlefield.
Brother.
And what?
And brother.
And brother, yes.
Double sad.
Double sad, yeah. Because they grew up and they were good friends and like
Yeah.
really liked each other. And so from that point on, she like went and lived on Fair Island for a while. She became known as Queen of the West. And at one other point, Maegor forced her to marry him. And she joined his Black Brides.
like
which
a
were
harem, yeah.
There was like 6 women that he was married to because he was like, fuck you, church. I'll marry as many people as I want. I'm an asshole. But yeah, she has a huge history. Her husband betrays her at one point and like poisons all her friends because she like had like a bunch of friends that would like travel around with her, and her daughter didn't know her that well growing up, and her daughter like ran away on Valyrian. Was it Valyrian? And disappeared for like 2 years. And when she came back, she had like crazy fireworms growing inside her and like died horribly. It's messed up.
Yeah, we don't know where Valyrian took her, but it's
Taco Bell.
rumored that it was Valyria.
It's rumored it was Taco Bell. He was like, hey girl, we got to make a run for the border.
Fourth meal.
God, these
Just
fireworms inside me.
Don't eat the lettuce. She got and then she did and got the
God
fireworms.
damn it.
Yeah, and so eventually it ends up where, you know, her friends are dead. She won't go to Dragonstone because that's where all her friends died. She won't go to King's Landing because of all these bad memories that she has. So she ends up taking solace in a spooky haunted place that no one goes to, Harrenhal. And at that point, Harrenhal was owned by a House Towers. And you might not have heard of House Towers because they don't exist anymore. And by the time, and there's like some poetic irony in how this ends up, because House Towers sided with Maegor during that Civil War. And so she's living with the house of her enemy. But at that point, House Towers literally was just a sickly young kid, was the only member of House Towers left at that point. And they became
Sounds like Bran.
They became friends. And when that sickly young kid passed away, she took care of all of his servants because there was like a beautiful sort of like respect, like that part of our lives are over. And but she ended up dying, and everyone thought she was a ghost.
So
Or
House
a witch.
Towers did not become High Towers.
No, House Towers was a completely different thing. When that boy died, that ended that line, and then it was gifted to House Strong, which is where
Which went well for them as well.
Wow.
One other thing to mention is that the Vulture King is pretty cool. I think we've talked about it before. It's kind of like
the
this.
Vulture King.
It's kind of like a freedom fighter of Dorne.
Which Spider-Man was that?
There have been 3 Vulture Kings throughout history, at least. Many Vulture Kings that started in Aegon the Conqueror's time that do stand up as like Dornish rebellions.
Because Dorne, again, is not part of the Seven Kingdoms at this point.
And they run through the mountains of Dorne, and they do attack the Stormlands, the Baratheons and stuff, because it's right there. And they're kind of like, what are the Sand People's name from Star Wars?
Tusken Raiders?
Yeah, they're kind of like Tusken Raiders, basically, running around. Now, in the book, Boros Baratheon really does fight a third Vulture King. So I don't know, maybe he really is, but he's just like using that as an excuse, right? But
Did he, or
yeah,
did they just say he did?
It's
well, he doesn't like do any of this, so it's just stated that he is.
I think it's even the book, I think, heavily implies that he's like really dragging his
Late
feet
Lord
with
fraying
that too.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like just kind of, oh yeah, I gotta fight this guy, but he's really not handling it with any urgency because he wants to see how everything else
Just
lands.
chucking a rock every now and then.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you.
It's a long game. It's a long game.
Terry.
The Vulture King. Fuck you, Vulture King.
Now it's time to nominate our Mummer's Dragon, our favorite performance of the episode. Erica, lead the way. We light the way. Fabian Frankel?
I was so. You know what? No,
He's a
not
great
even
guy.
on my short
He is.
list.
He's a great guy. He's a great
The
actor.
person, the human being, he's a wonderful actor because I hate him in
Yeah.
the show. I hate his character in the show. I don't hate him.
Yeah.
I have nothing personal
Lovely
against
man.
him. But I was a little bit torn because you guys all gave it to her last time. And I don't know how to pronounce her name. You guys have been saying Fia Saban?
It's Saban.
Saban.
I found out afterward. I went and
okay.
looked it up.
I thought you said Saban and then I couldn't remember. Okay. So I have to give it to her because I love her so much. And she, just the way that she was just like so melancholy and playing with that little horse. Like every small movement that she does is just so impactful. It's almost kind of like 11 in Stranger Things when she was like young and she would just do a look. And like, you know, she was snapping necks with her, just a jerk of her face.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Helaena kind of has that power in this show in a different way. I wish she would snap necks with her mind. That'd be fucking awesome. But I really adored her, like basically just confronting her mother with something that I didn't realize she thought about. Like,
Or at least make them piss their pants.
that'd be
Oh, God,
amazing. When she was saying, "You wanted me to marry my brother, like you wanted this for me." I that was so heartbreaking and beautiful, and I love the way she did it. And she's a queen. I love her.
Very much agreed. Steve?
I think I have a curveball for you, maybe.
Okay.
Fia's great. Fia was on my short list for sure, but I'm going to give it to, I hope I'm pronouncing their name right, Aloria Torcha. Aloria Torcha plays Kat, Hugh's wife.
She did great.
I think that one scene with her, the way she like, oh my God, you're alive. Like there's relief and happiness there. And then as soon as she's like, and my brother died, and Hugh goes, yeah, that's great. I'm a dragon rider now. And just the disappointment and loss, really, that she's able to emote. And she starts crying, and it's devastating. And even though this is a short scene, I was just so taken with her performance and fearful of that character's predicament in just that one moment. And it's 100% the way she's reacting to Hugh. And I think she elevates that scene so much more, at least for me, than it has any right to be, truthfully.
Yeah.
She's amazing. I really hope to see some more from her. I don't know if we will, but like I would love to, because she's such a side character.
The way her voice broke when she said, I needed you here on the ground.
Yes.
Oh, I teared up. Didn't cry, but I teared up.
Yeah, that's an incredible choice. And I think it's pretty rare for us, excuse me, it's pretty rare for us to each pick different people, but I'm going to do it.
Yay.
We not anybody or whatever.
We all nobody.
I'm going with Abubakar Salim.
Hell yeah.
As Alan of Hull.
Love him.
I thought his scene with Bela was incredible, as much as I had criticisms about the celerity of that. I think
that's fair.
They were both incredible performers, and it was a cool scene. And him talking back to Corlys was like one of my biggest cheery moments of the episode. And even his function there on the council and the way he speaks and just carries himself, he always kind of draws me to his beautiful bald head.
I want to rub it.
And so for that reason, I nominate and give the award to Abubakar Salim.
Oh.
Well deserved.
But
Everyone had a
Fia
perfect
was
choice.
incredible. That was a curveball, but you're absolutely right. Now it's time for Westerospection. So go to patreon.com/streamingthings. Check out our other coverage if you can support the show. If not, we'll see you back here next week for more House of the Dragon, more Hot D. Thank you for listening. For all of you that have read the books before or don't care and want to hear a little bit more kind of, maybe we got nothing, but philosophizing, pontificating, that kind of stuff. Extra spoiler bumper here. Thank you for joining us.
What must I say, Your Grace?
I want to talk about Vhagar a little bit.
Let's talk about Vhagar.
I think it's fascinating what they're doing with that. That's another huge change that we haven't really discussed. It's implied in the book that Aemond is flying Vhagar around, torching the Riverlands, harassing flanks,
Just random places.
being a stinker, and that they can't find Vhagar and Aemond at any given point. What the show proposes is maybe that was just Vhagar doing that. Doesn't make any sense, really, but I kind of like it in the sense that it works. We don't know for sure the way the book's written that Aemond was on Vhagar.
That's it, yeah.
Because nobody survives to say what happened. They just know
There's a giant
big-ass
Godzilla
dragon.
flying overhead. There's not like, and Aemond One Eye was on his back.
Speaking of magic, though, do you think it's possible Alys somehow magicked Vhagar to leave so that she would have this opportunity to influence Aemond?
So you think when she said she didn't learn the ways of the dragon, she was lying. And she was like,
she's a
I can
liar.
influence them.
I think
Maybe
she knows
that's different.
she needs his progeny, and she knows she needs Valyrian stuff to fully, she can't ride Vhagar. Not come.
I need that Valyrian stuff.
What keeps a dragon away? Garlic?
Other dragons.
They like their mutton plain.
Mutton. Nothing but mutton.
I understand.
No
You ran out of
seasoning.
mutton. I'm leaving. I don't want to fucking be here. I don't want to see your face.
What's Vhagar sound like?
I don't think we've ever given Vhagar a voice.
just flying around.
Yes.
I think Vhagar's more of like a.
everybody.
Hey, you kids, get off my lawn.
I think Vhagar's more of the hey doll, hop on my back.
I'm just watching my stories.
Wait, Vhagar is a 7-Eleven gas station attendant
It'd be
in Florida
1845.
that smokes cigarettes. Yes.
You're gonna want the open-toed sandals. That's what you want.
Coffee's cold. Just microwave it.
Fucking love
I ain't got
that.
time.
Yes.
You ain't gonna want to buy that hot dog on the roll. I don't know when it went on there.
Yes.
Might not have been this year.
You get the fireworms.
Yes. That's Vhagar.
That's all I wanted to talk about. Anybody have any other kind of super spoilers?
No, I think that's really interesting. I do like what they're doing, how Vhagar is just running around. I like that they're separated because it allows them to do other things. Because I was leading up to the season wondering, like, are they literally just going to have Ewan Mitchell? Is that the actor's name?
Yeah.
Just on that fake rig for like most of the season, like, over there now. Now this one, you know?
Yeah.
So this gives him something to do and allows Vhagar to just terrorize the Riverlands. So I think that's a smart choice on their behalf, on their part.
Agreed. Much agreed. Well, that's it then.
I guess what do you think Ormond's grand plan is? I mean, Gwayne asked him, what is the grand plan? What are they doing with Corlys?
I think it's implying that he does want to goad Rhaenyra into taking out Tumbleton and further getting people against her with that war crime. He's trying to trick her into committing a war crime, I think.
He's
That's what
taking out the foundation one pebble at a time. It's going to be a long game.
I think it's implied that the destruction of Tumbleton at her hand with all her loyal subjects inside is like totally his plan.
Okay.
I don't know how he's going to get out of there in time. Or
So it's like what we've been thinking the whole season. It's not like he's got an extra card up his sleeve.
I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but
Because I feel like they're hinting that there's like there's extra sauce to that. But
And
to
he
what
loves
end, I
himself.
don't know.
He loves himself too much to risk his own life, like Gwayne was saying.
Yeah.
Or was that the reason that Gwayne was panicking?
no, that's the implication. Is like, I know you're not going to die here,
Yeah.
but I don't
So
see
what is
how
this?
you're going to not die. So what is your plan?
Yeah.
I will say, you brought up
never
Gwayne.
tell.
I was thinking this. I think they're merging Gwayne with another Hightower character that exists at this point in the book. I think it's Hobart Hightower.
I think so.
So, again, we're in the spoiler section, so, I'm spoiling shit.
They've been triple warned.
You've been triple warned. I'm just going to quadruple warn you. There are 2 battles at Tumbleton, right? There's the first one, and then where, like, Ulf and Hugh defect to the green side and all that stuff. And the way they kill Hugh is there is a Hightower that poisons one of his wine, or his wine, and Hugh's, like, smart enough to be like, ha, you drink it with me. And so this guy basically, like, poisons himself in order to kill Ulf. And I think that's Hobart Hightower, and I think that's the only reason why to keep Gwayne around so long is to merge him with that character.
Interesting.
Or there's
I like that.
There's
That would
also
be really cool,
There's
but
also a
sad.
third Hightower who dies with Ormond trying to save Ormond, and Roddy the Ruin kills both of them. So
would
it could just
try
be
to save
Roddy the
that
Ruin kills them
asshole?
both. Yeah.
Or I keep thinking Ormond is going to kill him.
Kill Gwayne?
Yeah, because Gwayne just gets killed in the book by Luther.
That's a good point. Like,
So it has to be like somebody on his side that kills him. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And so I think
that's a good call.
I thought fucking Cole was going to stab him when he said, I don't want to go with you anymore. And I thought Cole, to make us hate him more, was going to be like, all right, and then just die here.
Hate you.
I'm so confused, honestly, why they didn't do that. I'm glad, because then I saw this, but I was like, oh, really? They're just letting him walk away? Cole would never do that. And then I kept thinking when he said, you did pretty good there, buddy. You can just go back to Old Town. I was like, oh, here it comes. And
Shrink.
then he's like, seriously going to let him go to Old Town? I'm like, well, that can't be. He can't live.
Well, I don't think Gwayne's going to end up going to Old Town. I thought
for sure.
The
He can't.
implication was that Gwayne's now going to stay and
What's your
protect
plan?
Daeron because he likes Daeron
And
too much.
sometimes I think Darren's going to kill Gwayne as like an ultimate heel turn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're really setting up for us to really love Gwayne. Anything?
But I kind of like your version too. Either one of those like Hightower merging predictions actually works really well. Now I'm not confident at all that any of that's going to happen because that works too. I could see Ulf being the one that does that instead of Hugh though, because he loves drinking so much. And they could just give Ulf that storyline.
Wait, which storyline?
The wine.
The wine thing.
But Ulf is the one that drinks in the book.
You said Hugh.
You said that's how they kill Hugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Ulf. I'm so sorry.
okay.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Well, fuck me.
Sorry. Hold on.
It's weird because in the
Ulf.
books, Hugh's also a terrible person. Like they're both like rapey, violent,
He didn't
drunks.
look great in this scene, but they have not made Hugh seem as, they just make him seem like a
He's
dick.
gonna be once he,
Yeah.
It seems like he's unraveling.
He's gonna lose his
for
wife,
sure.
and then
You're
he's gonna
seeing
be a
it.
crazy man.
You're seeing it right there when he's like trying to like.
He's gonna give him a different hammer.
I do hope they still have it in the book. Do the same thing they did in the book, where Paul John Roxon's the one that fights Hugh. I just want to see those two. I just want to see those two
What
big
if
men,
he just cuts his hair as the first move with his sword?
and it somehow looks better on him.
Now you have a Caesar cut.
Ooh.
Wait, you're kind of hot now. Should we go make out?
We'll find out soon. I think episode 7 is gonna be a big one.
Yeah.
It's probably likely to be the battle.
My last question is, do you enjoy or despise the paranoia that having read the book gives you when watching?
I don't really have. What do you mean paranoia?
Well, just like to like,
Anticipating certain things.
yeah.
In this case, I really think it behooves, because there's like so much lore and stuff. And so you get that like, oh, Rhaenyra Targaryen mention, and you start thinking about Alyssa Farman and all like the pirate lesbian adventures. And, you know, you're just having a good time in your head. And there's so much, even when it diverges, it's still so fun because there's such a rich, it's like watching Lord of the Rings. Like if you're really into the lore and you read the books and stuff, it's so fun. Like, oh, that's where the elves come from. And, you know, oh, he's a Maiar. And, you know, instead of like, huh? You know, you're just, there's like the world building is what you need, what you can get from just like Googling too.
Yes, that's what I've done
to
before.
some extent.
To understand is to Google like the backstories and stuff. But yeah,
I mean, there's a little bit of like, oh, when's Gwayne gonna die? I guess that's kind of a detriment to the story, but
Yeah.
But also, I think it's refreshing that you find that the story, even the differences, enrich your experience. I think that's really refreshing.
yeah, especially like with Gwayne specifically, like that was a huge like. They made that nerd so cool.
I know. I
You know?
wasn't expecting it.
Anybody looks cool hanging around Criston Cole.
By comparison.
Yeah, he's a good wingman to have because he's over there whining. But yeah, Erica, thanks for joining us yet again.
I'm so happy to be here.
We all wish Andy well, and tune in next week for more Hot D coverage, of course. That's all the time we have for right now. My name is Kit.
I'm Erica.
And I'm Steve.
And this was Streaming Things, streaming House of the Dragon.
Happy streaming.